CBS News.
It's Saturday, baby.
Come out.
To be true, to be honest.
All right, that's fine.
Shiggity-gidoo.
All right, Blake, can you do the recap? Tom, can you do the recap?
No, I'll do the
This is what we were doing.
Okay, so here's what happened.
All right, hold on. So we're live in 3, 2, 1. All right, and we're back with another episode of Saturday Night Sellswords, presenting The Sword of Air. This week, episode 27. And, Blake, quick recap.
All right, so after probably an hour and a half of in-game deliberation, the session before, and then last-minute alterations to the plan, and then more last-minute stuff after that doesn't work that way, you don't have enough time, this is going to crash and burn, so I'm going to say this is going to happen, and it did.
Don't forget the other 20 minutes of prep time that we
Yes.
were allotted.
So we made our way to the Howling Fortress.
Thank you.
And we made initially 2 teams that eventually evolved into 3 teams.
No, it was 2 teams.
No,
That
it was
then
3
evolved
teams.
into 4 teams.
4 teams.
Because first, me and Alec went in Van's homemade dirigible of bombing death, which was amazing. Killed a lot of kobolds, and thanks to a last-minute idea... Gnolls, yeah, sorry. Thanks to a last-minute idea of our kobold sorcerer to shrink down a vat of lantern oil. Threw it down with alchemist fire, took out a large portion. Actually took the gnolls down to about half. And he went off to create an illusion. We realized the ground team was in trouble. The ground team began not doing what they were going to do originally. 2 of them started wandering up the walkway to the gatehouse, not even to the main one. And eventually we succeeded in driving back the gnolls and killing off about half, give or take. Keeping the wyvern, he poked his head out going not too bright. And yeah, we're here now. Fortress is ours.
All right.
Nice.
I would like to say that Dwarf did do his job. I shot a giant rock at the door. That was my job.
And it hit.
And it hit.
It hit.
Shocking.
That door will not be killing any.
Exactly.
Fuck that.
Okay.
That was the way.
So, I believe what we had talked about last week is we're going to hit the left wing and the right wing real quick, clear them, have you guys do a little bit of investigating, then hit the main citadel. And then after the main citadel is cleared, you guys are going to go to the ziggurat and move down into the caverns beneath the fortress.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You know, I have a theory we're gonna make it underneath into the caverns of the fortress.
Yeah. But this is the left guard tower. It's just, this is the second floor, and then these are the third
The
floor.
left guard tower or the building inside?
Building inside.
Oh, okay.
Inside, yeah. It's not a, it has tower
I was like, wow, they
portions.
remodeled since the last time we were here.
Yeah, it has tower portions, and it is connected to the outer wall, but it is not a standalone guard tower.
Gotcha.
Let's stand on guard.
All right.
Okay, so to begin, what I would like is we're going to do a quick 10-minute deliberation amongst the party. Everyone, you have not had a full rest since last session, so any spells or anything like that that you've used during the siege are still missing. You do not, at this point, have 10 minutes to re-prep anything, because the purpose of the 3-pronged attack was to have a big opening advantage and then push that advantage. You know that there are hundreds of gnolls in the fortress, not to mention any of the other big bad evil things that are kept here, and you don't know where they are. So you want to carry the momentum of the siege into your exploration. So I'm giving you guys a few minutes. If you decide you do want to take a few minutes to kind of recoup and reevaluate spells, you may do that, but just know that the guards inside of the keep will also get 10 minutes to do things.
Okay, so we should have gotten some orcs because they can jump
We're all
really
together,
high
right?
and really far.
Huh?
We're all together?
Yes, so you have
Believe-
effectively regrouped inside the main keep, and you are where the remains of the surface huts are. As you kind of go through the remains, you can tell most of it was like furs, other gnolls who were not necessarily like combat effective, and some of their like food accoutrement and living paraphernalia, but not necessarily a lot in the ways of loot.
Well, there's heads.
He's on his path.
Yes, there are heads. You could
DM,
begin-
clarify.
I would recommend doing that at the end.
Clarify.
Sorry, and what would you like me to be doing in this 10 minutes?
We're not
Keeping a
checking
lookout for being counterattacked. I don't know, doing some other stuff. All right, so let's start with an exploration initiative and then go from
Grading your
there.
job.
Everything's initiative with this guy.
Man, so that's not gonna be a good night for Josh.
DM, how much time has gone since the battle began and we're meeting up?
A few minutes.
Okay.
You have effectively landed the balloon. Wherever the balloon landed, Gauss has met up, and we'll say that in that time, 4 more catapult and ballista shots were put into the gate to allow a medium-sized opening.
Gotcha.
So the ground forces were able to push through and rendezvous in the courtyard.
At the same time.
But the siege equipment, unless otherwise noted, is still at the base of the causeway, and the paladin is with you, unless otherwise noted.
Because I just have a mutagen up and it lasts for an hour, that's why I was clarifying.
Yes. Yeah, you would still be within the hour. I'll say probably about 10 minutes has passed. And most of that is being the firing and loading of the catapults and the actual maneuvering of the causeway.
Yeah, opening up the
So would I
energy.
be okay to,
Yes, with respect to the map, you guys would be at location 9-6.
in that 10 minutes, I'd just be like chilling and would I be able to prep a different spell?
Yes, but you will not be able to be on lookout. And I'm going to say that due to your paranoia about the wyvern from last session, your character would probably be more interested in making sure the wyvern doesn't come out of the hole.
Okay. Makes sense. Totally makes sense.
It totally dominated you last time.
Oh no, I know.
So why are we taking 10 minutes?
We're
The
coming
group
together.
needs 10 minutes to group up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you were all spread out over a pretty big distance.
That's the 10 minutes that we don't.
Alright.
Plus
If we're
the,
busy doing shit, we can't rest. And
The
like-
giant lantern oil spill of fire needs to die down a bit so they can come in. And open the door so
Yeah,
they can
that's
just walk
blue
in.
Huh?
Loot crate?
It was a gift.
Yeah, she got it for the
I love it.
He has one.
I
Alex,
also have tiny dice, so it works really well with it.
you-
But he doesn't have
exploration initiative, you said?
Yes. Hold on, I'm trying to find a writing instrument. Nice. I rolled a 1.
You can have it. It's yours, bud.
It's gonna be a good night, boys.
For us.
I
And then
did.
we're all 20s.
It's
old.
just like an STD. It's his for life.
Ow.
Issa?
Twice as good.
Grendier?
2.
Okay, we'll say the paladin operates on your initiative. Gauss?
5.
Alec?
That's a 15.
Ricardo?
19.
Van?
18.
And Rael.
10 overall.
Alright, it looks
the
like
paladin's
Issa has the
strength-based.
calm with a 20, followed by Ricardo. You'll be on deck.
Yes. And charisma. Oh, charisma, sorry.
Strength is his damage modifier, though.
They call me Senor Shitty Shed.
These were judgment.
Let me turn
Issa?
on the volume.
My phone real quick before I forget.
You didn't turn your phone volume on.
I hate pouring that into it.
See, you got me cursing, Steve.
So just to, I don't really know what happened last time because I wasn't here.
Oh, that's right.
So,
So we knocked the gnolls down about half. The rest that survived ran into the buildings or underground.
We knocked on the
The
front.
wyvern peaked, but
With a rock.
because of daylight, he went back in the hole. And the ground team made their way in, and we've now reconvened.
I'm assuming I was the ground team.
You were on the ground team, guys.
It was
Yes.
humorous.
It
You were
was
like-
supposed to be Operation Get Behind the Dorfies, and then somehow we realized that we have more movement than the Dorfies. So we moved ahead of them, while you stayed behind and covered us with arrow fire and dog barks.
An occasional heal. Actually, did she use any heal spells?
No.
No, because she does not have
She
a
had
healing
a-
arrow to launch into us.
sent you a
She
link
readied
to a
actions
spell.
to heal, and they were never taken advantage of, so she
When
started.
the time comes,
Well,
she
I'd have
casts
to
it
take
on the
damage for
paladin.
that to happen.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
No, I'm not.
Barbarian
You're not
or
doing it. I'm
damage
letting you know what it.
for
I'm sending it to you so you know what it does.
Because
gonna
I was
cast it on
holding
the
the
paladin
sword.
when
and
the
it's good
time's
luck.
right.
he said we're at the gate. Justin said, "Is that where we're all meeting?"
Yeah.
1 minute. Yeah.
Yeah, we're basically
said
just going to do
everything's-
one. We're basically going to do one round of kind of prepping, getting together, maybe buffing a little bit before we move into the left building.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I'm definitely gonna be keeping watch, but I'm gonna cast Bear's Endurance and then
Okay. Are you share spelling with Asher?
Oh, thank God I have.
Yeah.
Okay.
So long as he
Scroll.
remains adjacent to you, you can share spell. Any spell that isn't a supernatural ability, your wild shape, you can share with him.
Are you sure that's the
Healing boots.
Yes.
You said boots?
Boots.
Boops.
Oh.
Healing
I heard a
boots?
different letter.
Boots. Boots.
I didn't hear a P.
Healing
I heard a
boots.
letter somewhere after A
Unless they
but
took
before
it out
C.
of 3.5.
Took what out?
Share spell.
That should be if you have familiars and companions.
Let's see.
Depending on your level, you can cast spells through your familiar and all that jazz. Yeah, you should be able to. I don't know what a not a ranger, a druid can do.
Is that what Wild did? But these supposed to be?
Yeah, maybe.
So,
Because I didn't remember that.
Oh, it's under the animal companion share spells.
I just wanted to make sure because I didn't have it written down. So.
Yeah, so in this case, under the special column, share spell, the druid may cast a spell with a target of you on her animal companion as a spell with a range of touch instead of on herself. On herself.
Asher's back to full health.
Just measure the inside
Better be.
Oh, they did change the effect of it though.
size of it.
So it only I can only cast it on him or myself.
Yeah.
Did he not tell you that Asher got brought down to half health
No.
by a couple arrows? He let Asher got hit by arrows.
There's a rock.
And a rock.
But that was a stray shot.
Is that what you want to do? Is
No,
that
it's
what we're
not.
doing tonight?
That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
I mean,
at
I
all.
didn't-
Okay, that's what I thought.
And
I was just trying to fuck with him, and then I realized who I was fucking with. I'm not gonna do that
man.
anymore.
he really wants to make
Like it's a
that-
You know what?
bold move to mess with the dungeon master.
You know what? Look what Sierra sent me.
Ow! Shit, that was good. That was really good because I looked at the
Okay.
phone.
He looked at the phone.
I'm gonna cast Bear's Endurance and then
On yourself?
Aspect of the Falcon.
Feel free to use
as
that.
it goes.
It worked on Blade
During
too.
this time, and then I will cast Savage Maw on Asher.
Okay, so you do a couple of buff spells.
Yeah.
We'll say that you just cast them incrementally, 1, 2, 3, so keep track of the duration on each of them respectively.
Yep.
All right, Ricardo.
Take up watch.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Even know what my perception is. It's a die roll. 3.
Okay.
You know, this is a nice wall.
So most of what your eye is drawn to is the carnage from the burning oil and alchemist bombs that were dropped from the balloon. There are little to no stragglers. Most of them, as half hit die, quarter hit die monsters, were completely obliterated by 15 points of fire damage.
Love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Yeah. The huts are completely ruined. Your estimate, based off of your familiarity with sieges, is that had you not done this kind of like aerial maneuver, an actual siege on the fortress could have lasted a year and a half, just by the sheer volume of monsters that they had in here. But that doesn't count any magical summoning of food and water and other resources that they had. You do not see the wyvern, and in the kind of landing, getting together with the other group, the aerial team informs you that there was some kind of honor guard in the ziggurat that came out and then fell back, and you do not see them either.
The wyvern
Not your
wasn't
turn.
He's not wrong.
Van?
I would take one of the minutes
Okay.
to prep some of my available extracts.
Okay.
Got some spider climb, detect secret doors. Would I be able to undo one that I had prepped and re-prep a different one?
What's the time? What's the time frame for that as your class?
If I have an open one, it's only a minute.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Because it's effectively like I cast it and then reprep it.
Yeah. And then I was gonna hand. Actually, does anyone who's using melee weapons not have magical enchantments on their weapons at this point?
I don't have any weapons. Oh, I have a dagger.
Does our friend Sherman have a enchanted
Yes, I have a
weapon?
magic weapon.
Grenadier.
Just asking if anybody could
No,
do
Masterwork
melee.
is not magic.
Oh, you weren't
So,
here.
yeah, he's-
I got the
does not.
Kokesh.
I will hand Sherman Holy Weapon Bomb. And tell
the
him,
ability to wield.
put this on your sword when you need to. It's a one-time use,
Permanent.
but the undead don't like it.
Yep.
It only
And-
works on unenchanted weapons. Masterworker count for that.
Okay.
Or don't count for that.
Anything else?
Never used mine.
I would look at Alec and say, do you have something to prevent what happened last time with the whole?
No.
Oh, you made no preparations for that.
What happened last time?
I'm a lot.
The Wyvern
Smarter now,
took
I
control
think.
of him. It was kind of amusing afterwards, not during. It was
So
just
if
painful.
it happens again, we just kill him, right?
I mean, hopefully not. I
But-
mean, if he accidentally, if he gets gain control over you, do we kill you?
Yeah.
Or do we just, tie you up and try to get,
I don't
help
think that's
for
what
you?
your character would say as a good character.
Oh, I say we decapitate both heads and just let somebody figure it out.
But yeah, I would.
Like I get it, you're a drow, but
But I would point out the honor guard that did come out. They were a little more reinforced, and when we're ready, we should keep pushing.
Everybody's reinforced till I break the
So,
armor.
but going back on the dominated thing, what do we do if someone gets dominated?
there are spells for that.
All right.
Cleric.
Anti-magic field.
You're not wrong, but I don't think you have access to that yet.
Hopefully not. If it's me, don't kill me. If
Once
it's
again,
them,
when I see a fly,
maybe.
I grab a bazooka.
But yeah, that's what I would do. I'd just be swapping and preparing for our climb down.
For CQC.
And I gave him one of those. Actually, I would have one other question to the group.
I have magic sword.
I still have some grenades from I could drop in the hole.
I have a regular picture for you.
Are we trying to poke the bear now?
Yes, we are.
If we want. I don't know if I
Right
would have
in the
hope he's
salmon
right
hole.
there,
Yeah,
but
I
it'd be
think we can have this
hilarious.
conversation, but it's great. Look further on.
After that.
Okay, thank you. So it'd be like, all right, yeah. So I'll just erase all of this, and we'll go to the other end of the fortress.
But I
So
will
that's where we're
remind you
supposed to
guys,
go, right?
I still have about, 38 grenades I can drop down the hole and just let it blow up.
Yeah.
You have
Or-
38 more of those little.
Things I was
That's
throwing
all?
from the sky.
Grenadier.
Yeah, I
I was
had a couple months
expecting
prepared for
more.
this. I was coming back with a mission.
How big of a grudge match is this between you guys?
It had it coming.
They
He murdered
killed.
our companion.
But
They
yes,
killed somebody very close to most of them.
keep that in mind as a plan. When you guys are ready, well, you need to clear out the
This
rest of the
close.
knolls.
The paladin that you all showed me, or the
The one that we
So-
were carrying around with
His
us?
name was Uruk Lo.
All right, let's focus. So Van, you're basically just swapping out some spells,
Swap
right?
some spells, reminding them what we can do,
Okay. And you've given Sherman the
a
holy weapon bomb.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Sherman?
Or Paladin for hire. Nope.
Yes, but it's entertaining.
There's
Nope,
somebody
that's it.
else who'd
Alright,
like
Alec?
holy weapon ball.
All right.
I interrupted you earlier because it was
Doesn't work on that.
100%. No. Is the wyvern still in its cave?
Yes.
All right, cool. I point out to everybody, hey, by the way, the wyvern is in that area.
Mhm.
Keep your eye. Help me. Somebody keep your eye over that way.
Blow it up.
I'll cast enlarge person on the paladin.
Roll a knowledge check for knowledge arcana.
He don't know shit.
That is a 21.
Okay. There's a very good chance that that would do more of a hindrance to him because you're getting ready to go into close quarters.
Small area.
He-
All right, then I
so,
won't cast that.
so he, yeah, so you could put it on Gauss, so it would be a little bit easier, but
humorous.
yeah, humorous. It's not going to do a whole heck of a lot.
Yeah, instead of
But-
a kobold, he'd be a dragonborn.
That would, like, if you're going to go into a building, enlarged person, probably not the best idea.
Or,
Unless you cast it on the enemy.
or you do cast it because we're a team that likes to party.
It's not his
I'm
turn.
not done. So,
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I gave you that scroll.
What?
Of the thing you just asked me about.
That sounds like
Yeah, I used it.
Oh,
I bet you
I don't have it prepped.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I was up in the air, I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting to use it, so I didn't prep it for the fight.
Gotcha. All good.
I've done that.
All right, Alec, anything else?
Then I won't prep that on that. Before we all go in, or right before.
Can you shuffle these?
No, I'm totally fine on it.
Here, give me.
Now I'm having trouble thinking. Go fuck yourself. I
Sounds
will
a lot like
cast
past turn.
haste when we go.
That's rounds per level. So it will end by the time when you get into the first room. So I recommend you
I'll
wait. Yeah.
I will.
So the buffs that she's prepping are minutes per level, so it makes a little more sense for her to just be like, all right, near the end of the 10 minutes, I do this,
Yeah.
this, and this. Like, do you have a
That's
shield or a mage armor?
I mean, yeah, I do have shield and mage armor.
Is
so
your mage armor up?
I will use the wand of. Oh no, we gave that away. Oh, that's right. I gave that to that stupid fucking kraken. I had a wand of mage armor.
Yeah. I
You're
remember.
doing a great
Yeah.
job not cursing.
It's been a minute.
Do you need mage armor?
No, I have it.
I have a potion.
My
of
question
mage
is, do you have it active?
I don't have it active at the moment, but I do have it prepped.
Okay, would you like to cast it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you cast mage armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Strike it from your
Can I
prepared
stop
spells
him?
and adjust your AC accordingly.
Can I stop him?
Well, yeah. Before I do that, yeah, I heard you just
We
now
have a
say
potion
that.
of
Thank
mage
you.
armor if you want to use that.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Well,
I don't know if it's gonna last as long.
I would. Would you like a DM boon?
Sure. Always.
Okay. If you cast it from your repertoire, you now have an open slot for when you could eventually find 10 minutes to re-prepare. And it kind of, the availability of the spell fluctuates. However, having the potion is like, literally anybody who needs it could drink it. Like, let's say they came across an incorporeal creature, which you know there are undead in here. Mage armor, although it does not stack with the armor you're currently wearing, it would give them a 4 armor bonus to incorporeal attacks. So let's say you came across a bunch of ghosts, you could give the potion to Ricardo, or to Sherman, or to Grendier, and they could still hold the front line.
Okay.
Right? So, DM boon, my recommendation would be to cast it from your repertoire, hold the potion for later.
The end of the 10 minutes.
Thank you.
iPad, then I will pass when after I do that.
At least you got the option to pass your turn. I just got. Oh, what are you doing? Keep it watch.
You're
All right,
stacking
next
your deck.
person.
I see how it is.
Alright, so after Alec is Rael.
Mage armor's armor power per level.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 5 hours.
Rael. You doing anything?
Perception checks.
Go ahead and roll.
No, it's
Okay, wow.
7 hours.
No, so it's
19 on the
7
die
hours
plus
now.
13, so
32.
Don't
32,
cast that
yeah.
guy.
Okay, so
Wait for the end.
as you advanced into the courtyard, you notice 3 main things.
3 main things.
The bulk of the Knoll population did not go into the left and right
Wings.
dormitories or wings. Most of them fled to the ziggurat and to the central keep portion,
Okay.
central bastion portion of the
pretty
keep.
standard fare. Makes
Alright.
sense to most workplace area.
So you come to the conclusion that the left and right wings, although may have some, it's not going to be to the same volume as the last 2. Second thing you notice is that you do see some movement near the ziggurat that looks like the dragon or the wyvern is attempting to come out into the light, and it is reclusing. So it's kind of like wanting to go, getting maybe like up to the top of it, coming in contact with light, and then reclusing down into the opening.
Boys got cold feet, got it.
Okay? And then the third thing that you notice is that the honor guard that came from the ziggurat have taken up a kind of like half circle defensive line in front of it, and they are making their way slowly towards the group.
How many?
20.
20? With that.
With a 32, I'd even say these look like they have multiple hit die. Like these aren't Knoll like commoners, and they're not even soldiers. These are like Knoll elites.
With my 32 perception, would I know what kind of armor they're wearing?
They're wearing some form of heavy armor
Like
with shields and
half
spears.
plate and maybe armor shields?
Probably not half plate, but maybe scale mail.
Scale mail? Okay. Okay. I will relay this information to the party and then maintain my perception for anything else relevant.
Okay.
Where is that, he said?
That is probably about 200 feet to your north currently.
So we're
is-
literally within spitting distance of these people.
So like 200 feet?
Gross.
200 feet?
I have the feet throw anything.
It's spitting distance.
So you can kind of see them, but there's a lot of smoke and debris from the attack. And they are advancing maybe a square every round.
It was easy math, and my brain was like, oh, it's
And they're kind
of
of yeah.
Should I start popping shots at them? I have extra things packed up.
Let's not poke the bear.
Once again, that's not the bear we're looking for.
Let's let them think they got the jump on us and get closer because they're getting away from the wyvern. He decides to come out.
Yeah, there's no way a whole group of
They're
gnolls
getting
could
away
take
from-
out even the strongest paladin.
They're getting away from backup.
Right.
Tactic.
Okay.
Yeah, but you may want to
We gotta
hide, ready to strike.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, where's my wand?
Since I'm up on the tower,
No, I gave it to you.
I'm going to roll a
I had that too.
fly check. I succeed with a 26.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump off the tower.
You're already down at the base.
Oh, okay. Okay, in that case, I'll take out my knife. Ah, shit. Alright.
So you
Getting in
start
there.
you
Yeah.
start scalping.
I start scalping, but I see people coming out.
Those are gnoll
Shit.
scalps. Do you really want to wear those?
No, so, I mean, and, alright, let's do this. Ghost come out! And I'm gonna start running towards and cast Mage Armor on myself.
What? No, why?
He just went in there. Oh, okay. Stick to the plan.
I
stick to the
can't
plan.
wait for my turn.
Can I stop him? Can I just grab him by
Nope,
the tail?
it's not your turn. Shut up.
No.
No.
That's, have
Have
you?
fun. I'll miss
You don't know
I
how.
moved, I moved. It's a big courtyard. I've got a couple rounds to get there.
Yeah.
Hopefully the eggs don't hatch when he
Oh,
goes
in
in
a
there.
couple seconds.
All right. So you douse Cobalt and run to the left wing.
Yeah.
Okay.
In that direction.
Yeah,
I don't know how far away
Which
I am.
weapon do I
Yeah.
have left?
All right, Grandier.
Okay. War axe. Cool.
Do you have a net?
Just this was just meant to be like getting your buffs in order before going in. So like, it's
Yeah.
fine that he runs ahead.
Well,
Yeah, he half scalped an
He
individual.
understood the assignment.
I guess
Nobody start singing.
I'm gonna cast.
I know.
Which one? Oh yeah.
I don't know.
We'll get him a bucket.
Yeah, I'll wait. You know, honestly, I'll wait for most of the buffs. So I'm gonna just.
Tally ho and follow after. Sherman doing
yeah.
the same thing.
Well, I'm paying him, so yeah.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
We're
We're
paying
gonna-
you to die.
All right, we're gonna keep the same initiative rolls and move into actual combat initiative.
Where's Sherman?
All right.
Can I roll a new initiative because I got a low one?
No. You just have to sneak in.
When we move to the other building, we'll reroll. All right, so Issa, as the group approaches with Gauss in front, as the group approaches the left wing, you can see that this is the second floor. These are the third floor. This is stacked on top of this, so you can enter the base of the building here. Or you can go up either flights of stairs here and get into the second floor. Where would the party want to go? First floor and work up, or
We'll
second?
choose to split ourselves at that time.
I think we have enough to go 2, 2, 2, 1.
Okay.
2.
All right, Issa,
So,
where do
I
you
think
go?
me and Gao should go together.
No, where's that?
Great idea.
Yeah, because I don't understand what he
I
said.
was gonna say because we can't communicate.
Okay.
It'll be awesome.
We're in combat in this, so let's try to cut the side banter a little bit. You can enter the building one of three ways. You can go through the front door down here, or you can go up either of these external stairs. This side is the courtyard. This side is the edge of the fortress wall. Down here would be large ravine that would lead to your death. These three outcroppings right here are stacked on top of the second floor, respectively. And I've marked which floors they go to. So this one leads to 9-8, which is here, 9-10, which is here, and 9-13, which is there. So the tower here, tower over there in the corner.
Okay, but the external stairs stop at
The second floor, correct.
Go on the bottom.
We're gonna go into the bottom. Okay, so you move to this door here, We'll say that's your move action. Do you have a standard and a swift?
I've already got my bow loaded and everything's done for now.
Alright, nope. Ricardo?
Oh shit, we started. I chase after Gauss.
Okay, you start chasing after Gauss.
With my war axe.
Yes, with your war axe.
Me and Sherman would also.
We'll say your move action could be to get to the door. It'll be a swift to open.
Open it.
Okay, you open the door.
Now, reflex, or is it fortitude save?
Yes.
All
For
three.
information purposes, Grendir and the Paladin are going to be behind Gauss.
Wait for your turn.
Okay, so
You're not there.
you open up into a small storage room. It's 15 feet by 15 feet.
Ooh.
So to be fair, he did run behind.
They might have some chicken in there.
So I'm marking the map as this is the first room you've come into, and it is a storage room.
End turn.
This room stores a variety of supplies stolen from passing caravans. If you would like to do a swift action perception check
Use my swift action.
to open the door, standard, would you like to move in with your standard?
Yes, I'll move in with my standard.
Okay, you move into the room.
This is my
Now it's a free action.
This is
Look
mine.
around.
Sure, yeah, you can do a perception check as a free action, that's fine.
Ha ha. Move economy. 14. What do my non-kobold eyes see?
Okay.
When will Gauss learn to just ride on my shoulders in a battle?
When you get a papoose.
And then you, with your wings,
I would
start
like to use my
flying around
14 to
and
look in this room for a papoose, apparently.
You do not find a papoose.
Sorry, Lou. I cannot carry your kobold on my chest until I find the
Alright.
papoose.
She's
Okay.
got an idea.
So you
you
see,
get the back one,
Yeah.
and then you can
They got
start flying you places too.
Yeah.
I was about to say, isn't a papoose?
that's the front.
No,
We need
Bjorn
a
is
backpack.
the front.
A what?
A
A Bjorn.
Bjorn?
Holding.
It's both.
No. Like, so I can get on your back, and then, like, I can fly us.
Oh, I just mean for the leg room.
Okay, so you can open up the room. It is a storage room. These containers are clearly marked by the Merchants Guild and Apothelassos. Amongst the items, you would find several casks of olive oil, several casks of wine, some crafting materials. Do you have appraise as a skill?
I doubt it. I
Okay.
am a barbarian.
Well, then never mind.
But by the power of that little bitch Bowby, I do not.
Okay. Alright, so it sounds like a pass.
But I know that wine is drinkable.
This
and
is true.
turn.
Also flammable.
Alright, Van.
I will
Mine's
proceed
not
up to the
flammable.
storage, get with the group.
Okay. Would you like to move into or adjacent to the door? Or outside or into?
I'll go inside
Okay.
Somebody
It's a
told
move
Dan that
action.
wine's not flammable.
and see the same thing, just for the supplies and stuff, right?
Yep. Any other check or skill you'd like to roll?
Well, there's another door, right?
Yes. Immediately across from the main entrance.
I will see if it's locked.
Okay. You test the handle. Immediately on the other side, you start hearing
Laughing?
barking, laughing. There are very clearly hyenas on the other side.
Yes. Like actual hyenas?
Actual hyenas.
I'm like, ah.
I ain't listening to Scar no
I will inform my team.
No, we just start
We
digging
found some of them. We can befriend them and use them against their old former allies.
Come on.
And then I'll say it in common as well.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
Alec?
As I walk in, I'll make a quick appraise check.
Okay, go ahead and roll. DC 20.
I don't want to.
Just do a higher than 20 DC. That's not
That's a 13.
Okay, you think the stuffs in this room would probably be worth about 300 gold if you were to take all of it. But it would be basically like one full cartload worth of stuff.
Detect magic.
Okay, you detect no magic in the room other than the auras coming off of yourself and your party members.
Is there anything coming out from the door in front of us?
No.
No 60
No
feet?
magic.
Nothing like that. 30 feet around,
Well,
around me.
The walls block line of effect, so you
Okay.
cannot use it to check into the other rooms.
Okay. So even if I get down low and look at the little crack underneath the door, can I check anything from under there?
You see several non-magical hyena paws.
All right, cool. Just want to make sure.
Okay.
Sounds
They're non-magical.
I gotta make sure I get everything out of that little spell. I didn't want to have to use detect magic, but I will.
Alright, anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Alright, Rael.
Join the rest of the party.
Okay, you move into the room or outside?
Inside of the room that who? I guess I walked in there not knowing what the situation was.
Okay.
Is that a hallway there?
You see no hallway.
Okay.
It is just a room with a door immediately on the other side.
It's a very happy room. Lots of laughing. It's a party.
Anything else?
Already in action to attack anything that comes out of the doorway.
Okay. Gauss?
I'm not going through the door.
Alright. That
You've already used your move action to get here. So
Oh.
if you would like to, you could use your move action to open the door or...
But I've already used my move action to get here.
I meant last round.
Hold your finger.
You've already used a move action to get here.
Okay.
And now you could use your current move action to do
Yeah.
everything.
Oh, I see. Look what?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and open the door.
Okay,
Cows.
let's go ahead and take a quick break and then we'll come back with some combat.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody re-up on some
Combat.
drinks. And we're back. Alright, so, Gauss, you open the door.
Yep.
There are 4 adult hyenas, and in the room you also see 8 pups.
Okay. Are the adults bigger than I am?
They're medium sized, so they're about the same size as you. Actually, no, you're small.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are bigger than you.
I'm sure. None of that sounded like Fireball.
Okay.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, don't tell me how to live my life. Alright. I'm gonna try and diplomacy.
Handle animal.
Yeah, why not?
I am proud of Gauss. He didn't Fireball.
Yeah. Alright, not bad. 1d5. I'm gonna tell them, come with me if you want to live. I'm gonna do. Wow.
Come with me, you're going to live.
Give me more.
Okay.
I'm trying to make friends.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
they
totally
look
a
like the
thing
first
you can do.
edition version of you, so yeah.
That's true.
Are they down to clown?
You can tell from your handle animal check that they want food, and if you give them food, they are likely to comply.
You just scalp some.
Yeah,
got a
we
nice
should have
fresh
scalped some.
I thought you
Alright, then I will pass that on. Give me a ball. Give me some. Okay.
I start pushing.
Is there
it
dead
out.
things like that are close by us?
You have your
Oh, she has
rations.
food. Hold on. Oh, there you go. She's got some meat.
How does Asher feel about this meat given?
Okay, so you mark that you use between the 4 of them. Are you giving them enough to feed the pups as well, or just the 4 adults? Okay, so mark down that you spend like a gold piece worth of meat to feed the hyenas.
That's a
And then-
lot.
Yeah, it is.
Well, she's feeding
A family
12
of
animals,
hyenas.
yeah. And it also has to be a substantial amount to sway their
Aggressive
aggressive.
behavior.
Yeah, it's not like you're dangling a piece from. It's like attack this and not us.
Yeah, we should have just
All right,
killed
go
one
ahead and roll
hyena
your
and shut
handle
the door.
animal.
You got this.
You can also enter druid level. with this. Okay, so between the 2 of you, you prevent the 8 pups from like crying out and wailing and doing anything crazy, and that also kind of helps keep the 4 adults in check. And so you give them enough meat that they'll probably be busy eating for 10 minutes.
Santa comes early. Alright.
Ew.
In the room, there is a hole in the ceiling above it.
Oh no.
And that you see that leads to another room in the building. It looks to be like this was at one point like a staircase, but it was made out of wood, and it has since been like rotted, gnawed on, and like destroyed by the hyenas to the point where it's basically just an opening in the ceiling. However, there is a section of the floor above you where it would mate up nicely with the floor above you. I think this one's oh no, it opens up here.
You son of a bitch.
You did that. Well, I don't think I don't think I have any more action, so it's my
Yeah.
turn.
The hyenas eat reindeer.
They eat reindeer.
They eat reindeer. Oh no!
Shit.
He is meat.
Put me in the room as well.
Those 2 minutes.
I was
Okay.
following, yeah, so
Full of mimics.
is that the only door in the room?
Yes.
Except for
We're
one.
hyenas. They wouldn't be mimics.
Ceiling.
Wait, what about this over here?
Oh, well, there is this. That was the only door in this room.
Okay.
This door also opens up into this room.
Would I be able to navigate to the other door without getting my hind quarter eaten off by a hyena?
Yes.
Occupied? Yeah.
Yeah, they always attack.
All right, go ahead and roll a d6.
Okay.
Roll a d6.
6.
Okay. You notice as you move through the door, your stone cunning activates as a dwarf, and there is a secret door here that the hyenas are guarding.
Oh, well, cool. I'm going to turn around. Check out that door.
Okay.
By kicking away some hyenas.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to check for traps. That's
Nice.
giving counsel.
Okay. Do you have a class feature that gives you any bonus to checking for traps?
No.
And then it's just a perception check.
Dang, if there was only a couple of guys here who did.
Oh, use that at some point.
Oh, buddy, you don't
With your
mind.
life over there.
I just sit there and nod like, all right. Yeah.
6.
Looks safe.
Well, actually,
At
I'm
least
going to
he
have
tried.
Paladin look as well.
Okay.
Wow, he doesn't trust his own eyes.
No, I don't.
Not at all.
I mean, there's hyenas in that room
You're
for
so
a reason.
confident in
Actually,
So-
different
Yeah.
dice.
Don't
Here
you
we
think
go.
Morden's giving you the power to see the traps?
Working partner.
Door father. Tier.
Shame what happened.
What was
Well,
the
this
said what I
is
said.
Morden.
what was the result?
16.
It looks safe.
Okay.
Right.
I don't trust
Then
the
the
That's the thing.
Paladin's
Is Tyr
gonna
can't
give
afford to
me-
give him a hand.
Okay. The door is locked.
Does it feel just like loosely locked, or is it like?
No, it's like
set in
barred
place?
shut.
Okay.
Sounds to me like you need a little help opening that door.
In fact, I do. I call over to the barbarian.
All right. So you pass turn.
Yes.
Okay. Issa. Roll an appraise as a free action.
On the buffers?
They are the goodest boys. You wish to keep
17.
All right. Each of those puppies would be worth 250 gold if raised as some kind of guard dog or guard/attack dog, if taken and nurtured for properly. The adults are probably beyond the scope of training at this point because they are so accustomed to dealing with the Knoll Society. However, with the proper
prefers to
handling,
adopt over
you could
purchase.
keep them as guard animals.
Now we're just passively trying to keep animals, huh?
Can we keep one as a pet?
Well,
we can just
Issa prefers to
This is
adopt
only
over purchase.
information that Issa knows at this point.
Okay.
So-
So this is Steven talking to your wife. Hey, let's keep one as a pet. Let's work that in, okay?
Why are you talking to Dylan's wife?
We'll leave them in here. We'll just shut the doors so we know.
And we know where they are.
You're aware that Dylan's wife has a name?
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing, babe?
We just got canceled because of that. It's not Dylan's property.
I see them trying to fuck with the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna. I don't have any. I can't help with it. I don't have any.
Okay. Do you go and investigate the other door?
Yes. I want to listen at it first. And
Okay.
then,
Roll perception. Do you bring Asher in with you?
Oh no, he fell on the 10 foot pole.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Back
I'm going
to the
behave.
pile!
Were they all getting along?
You said perception?
Yes.
33.
Okay.
Next one.
So, on the other side of this door, you can tell from the smell and the sound that there is a much larger kennel room. And this is probably where they keep the males.
Oh, were all these females?
These were all females. Or at least these are females who are,
Bread.
well, bred and producing milk for the young. and that kind of stuff tending to him. There could be females in the other room as well.
These are hyenas, right?
Roll a knowledge nature.
Oh, of course you're female. Oh, you're just reeking with feminine beauty.
What'd you say? Nature?
Basketball.
Knowledge nature.
No.
Or yeah, knowledge nature.
Basically.
21?
21. Okay. You're fairly certain that the opposite door is the only thing separating you from 3 hyenodons, which are like bigger than dire hyenas.
You come to my area. I am the Dawn Hyena.
Well, judging by the sounds that I hear, can I tell if they're caged or not?
They are not.
Me on the
That is the cage.
You don't bring me any
And so I relay that information to everybody and say we should probably go back out and up the stairs to the
Well,
second level.
these guys, it went so well with these guys. I don't see why we shouldn't try with the others. No.
So it's just one.
There's the secret door.
How good is your handle animal?
Mine's pretty
So
good.
there's a secret door that Grandier.
Okay.
Actually, I think mine will be
mine
pretty
is
good.
too.
I am a
She
barbarian.
found another door that has the hyenodons. And then we have another door in there?
A
I
secret door.
have a
Grandier
plus
found.
10 to handle animals.
Just 2.
Just 2.
So you
The
guys
one we
know.
came in, the one to the hyenodons, and then he found the secret door over here.
I have a plus 10 to handle
One on this
animal.
side?
I don't think we
Yeah,
really
that's the
wanna
one
do
where
that
the
if we wanna
hyenodons
kill
are.
them, if
Oh,
anything.
okay.
Yeah, but this is about
This
me
is the
and
door
all
we
the
came
stupid
in.
shit I'm
There's
about
a
to do
door
after
here
her
that I'm
turns over.
listening
because
at,
then it's
and
my
then
turn.
Grandier found a secret door right here.
Okay, what about the other door that's in there?
There
It's
isn't.
not this. we
It's
don't
in the
know.
hallway. That's that way.
Oh, it's in
Remember,
there.
I've got the sword. If the door's
don't
not
see that.
evil,
Yeah,
I still
no,
keep the
it's a different
contingency.
gotcha.
It's an evil door.
Just the sunburn. Oh, the whole fort is evil.
Well,
Shit. Oh.
And then the whole thing explodes.
I'm gonna sit here for 7 days, guys. Sorry.
6.5.
And at that recommendation, I will walk back out into the other room to let them work on the secret door.
Okay.
So that there's not much.
Ricardo.
Ricardo requests some meat to give to the puppers on the other side of that door. Because I have a very good handle at it.
Do you have rations?
I do have rations.
The rations would constitute food for that.
I prep my rations,
Okay.
and we don't own the fortress yet, right?
Correct.
So that's exactly how I'm going to kick the door.
Okay. All right.
And to give the puppers the food.
Yep.
But I get a surprise room.
They are well aware of you.
But it's the door.
But are they prepared for the meat?
They don't know yet.
Alright.
All right. So you kick the door open.
Yeah, standing
And
up to
throw
lights.
the meat.
Close the door.
Nope.
He kicked it open. He kicked it open.
I kick. It's how I roll. Wait, was there a sign on the door that said danger, do not open? That's good to know. I don't speak ancient Cometian though.
Some might call it common.
I don't speak ancient common either.
It's definitely no.
It's a very difficult language. Only 1 in 10 people actually know it.
That's pretty large.
Yeah.
We've come to this day. The
Wait,
day
did you make sure to count yourself
your
twice?
birth.
Look, let me ask you something. Who else actually speaks the exotic language of Comon?
Of what?
Comon. C-O-M-M-O-N. Yeah, I don't speak it.
Oh, those are big.
I know this.
That's not that. Pizza, they
Here goes 6 days rations.
Yeah, 2 for each.
But you know what that does look like to me?
Not a gauss.
That looks like XP.
These are probably terrible.
Does that look like
They're
XP to you
just
guys?
that much.
was gonna say, I thought they were on the other side.
Okay, so you move to the door. As part of your move, you pull your rations. As a swift action, you open the door. What do you do with your standard?
Attempt a handle animal to keep them docile and calm.
Okay, roll your handle animal.
Give me a high roll, give me a high roll, give me a high roll. I'm talking Steve High. 20 on the die, so 30 handle animal.
Yeah.
That's
If that's a time to roll a natural 20, that's a time to roll a natural fucking 20.
Well, once again, that's not a crit, though. He could have made it 35 just to be a
I'm
jerk.
waiting.
He could have made it 31, knowing there's no way I could roll higher than a 20, and I have a plus 1.
Okay, they're going to oppose.
Well, to be fair.
Here's my chance. Single digit, single digit, single digit. Does a 47 be dead?
Alright, so they act. They do not attack and begin devouring the food you throw into the room.
Okay. As a free action, I'd like to shut the door. Okay. That's all I wanted to do was feed the hungry boys on the other side of the door.
Okay.
She got to feed the girl.
Bravo.
Man?
That's how you do it.
Yeah. Did not see that happening that way.
Nope. What, you thought I was going to kill them all?
Issa leaving.
We were gonna kill them all.
I heard him just do that. I'll go outside with Issa because I know we have an approaching conflict.
Okay.
We do?
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
I will prepare to throw a grenade at those group shoes.
Alright. Alec?
I'm going to drop back into the hallway. Wait, that's not a hallway, right? So
You have the storeroom, the female
outside
panel,
the
and the male
outside,
panel.
but like outside
the door
Okay.
we just walked in.
where we came from.
I know what you're talking
Yes.
Okay.
Where the
Yeah, I want to
Yes.
make the same thing that he's doing. I'm gonna, if there's any like casters coming our way, I want to have a something ready to stop a magic attack against us.
A counterspell?
Yeah.
Do you have improved counterspell?
Improved counterspell?
Yeah.
No.
Do you have just a dispel magic prepared?
Yes.
Okay. So you're ready to dispel magic to counterspell? Yes. Okay.
Should we have improved counterspell?
No, I would. It's the feat isn't that good in my opinion.
And the hands.
Because I don't know what his feats are, and it changes what spell he has to ready in order to counterspell. All right, so you ready? Ryo?
Just gonna look at the dwarves.
That will end my turn.
Yeah, these guys are pros. They got it. No need for a rogue in this party.
You could open the door.
No, I don't think I will. I'll walk out.
He asks for assistance.
I'm coming, man. I'll be there in a moment.
I'll do it.
But you ain't gonna like it.
I'll do it if he gives me 20 gold.
He's not cheap.
Wait. But this is a dwarf. Let's hear the counter offer.
Do it for 10.
15.
13.
14.
13 and 2 silver.
13 and 5 silver, no less.
Let's see. He's dwarf though. They're known for their negotiations. Next time we
He's stonewalling him!
Next time we do this is ESPN announcement.
13-4.
I said 13.5, no less.
Well,
You want the door open or not?
He hasn't dropped.
Oh, and he drops it.
I'll take,
got it
I'll take the
now.
13.5 silver,
Once
or the
again,
13
next
gold and
time
5
we do that
silver, and I'll drop it at his
ESPN
feet.
style,
And like, don't worry, I don't need it. And then I'll unlock the door. Ooh, power move. So what did I need?
What did you roll?
It was a 16 on the die.
I need a total.
Well, what? Am I rolling a sleight of hand?
Yes.
Oh man, that door might be open. 29.
You unlock the secret door.
I unlocked the secret door.
In the process, you also gain insight into the mechanism, and you may choose to relock it if you intend.
Nice.
And as the door opens, the glyph goes off underneath the door frame.
Well,
Don't worry, it's just a light spell. You'll be fine.
So what reveals behind? Do you open the door?
I'll.
All right, you open the door. You reveal a 20-foot corridor with a single door on the right-hand side, about 10 feet in from you.
Is it dark?
It is low light.
It is low light. Okay. I will let them know what I see with my superior dark vision.
Okay. You pass turn?
I do.
That's not silent. That's noisy.
Douse?
Alright, I'm going to move up to underneath the hole in the ceiling.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my standard action to fly up into it. But since I can only move
5 feet.
5 feet,
He's like
I'm going to
slightly-
move up 5 feet.
So he's like eye level with Ricardo at this point.
I have a couple of questions. Is the hole in the ceiling used to cool the room? And if so, does that mean Gouge just flew into the ceiling fan?
Alright, so you can see that it opens up into this kind of decrepit looking stairway. It does hook a little bit, and a wooden stairway leads up into the 3rd floor part of the building from here as well.
That's my turn.
Would you like a description of the room you're looking into?
Oh, yeah. Did not get to see that one.
Alright, let's see. This looks like to be an ancient bedroom belonging to one of the paladins of Muir, who used to live here when the temple was known as Muirgard and not the Howling Fortress. Most of it seems dust covered and not very well kept. Due to the decrepit state, it looks like the gnolls have never come in here. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Something.
18.
Nothing to switch in?
18.
I'm gonna assume it's down the middle. Oh. Just tell me it's the upper half.
You see a couple of things that may be useful, but for the most part, it just looks like old decrepit armor, things that have never been kept since the years that the fortress was abandoned.
Right. And I'll say, hey Sherman, one of your cousins used to live here.
Did you drop a little bit as you said?
Is he flying? Or is he in a gate?
Whoops. Someone violated the OGL. Be right back in a moment.
Okay, so.
I don't think Bo Burnham will have a problem.
So you pass turn?
Yeah, that was my turn.
Okay, Grandy.
Shit, we did a
The
bunch of
paladin
shit.
is going to move into the hallway.
Okay.
I'm not gonna pick up the gold that I dropped on the ground.
I already did.
Alright.
Like, that would have been just kind of like. I'm going to move in behind him as well.
Okay.
He is going to check the next door.
Okay, roll perception.
For the road? No?
You would.
Just gonna let him do it himself? Alright.
We were just talking about.
It's going to
It
be
was already on the brain. I couldn't help it.
16.
No one I know.
He said he was gonna go in behind him, and I was like,
That's what she said.
Okay.
that would be what
The door has a set of. The door has a single barred window in it.
Okay.
As you approach, you can hear some conversation in common that sounds humanoid coming from the room, coming through that barred window. They sound like they're surprised that somebody has come through with all the commotion. They're aware of what was going on outside, that there's been some kind of attack, and they're trying to orchestrate some kind of escape.
Okay. Do they mention what their escape route is?
They're going to try to break the door down and make a run for it.
Do I understand which door they mean?
Probably the one separating them and freedom, because it's it's a barred windowed door.
On the side of the mountain.
Yeah. So they're not going to burrow through the side of the fortress.
So toward us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Got it. Well, that's not good. I relay this quietly. Actually, Grenadier's going to step back.
Once he says that, like, weren't we supposed to come
You're
here
outside,
and say
you're not
something?
there.
Damn it.
No. You're
I thought
supposed
I
to just
was.
take the keep.
So
So you step back.
Yeah.
As you try to relay that quietly to Sherman, make a stealth check.
oh yeah,
Make sure to account your armor check penalties.
yeah.
We're surrounded by hyenas, and he's worried about being quiet.
Yeah.
I kicked the door in, man.
Man, it's like the stealthiest person in the party could have helped you there.
Okay. 10.
Okay. You hear them go, shh, shh, someone's coming.
Okay. Well, the paladin is going to.
The paladin, and you would also see that there are 2 bars on the door on this side that would be holding them in. So you could remove the bars if you wanted to open the door.
Only if
Or
you
you
can
could
pass
just
the
be
strength
like-
check.
No. Well, do they sound like they're with the gnolls or against them?
Make an intelligence.
Intelligence check.
Roll above a 1.
Roll an intelligence check.
Great.
Roll an intelligence check, Josh.
This is Josh rolling one, not
Yeah, this
Grenadier.
is Josh rolling one, by the way. We're in
Hey,
a room.
look,
That looks
they're
about
not
right.
they're not with the hyenas. They are clearly prisoners trying to
Sorry.
plan an escape so that they don't get sacrificed to the blood wyvern.
Well, okay.
You know, the
Joshua.
whole reason we came here in the
Joshua.
first place?
I want you to listen here. Why would? How many gnolls have we found locked up so far?
Well, I just realized the bar. Yeah.
How many gnolls have we caught speaking common so far?
See, that one, I was kind of thinking they might be some other members within like the Knoll company that actually spoke common, like they had hired some kind of like mercenaries.
No, I understand that you couldn't see.
Why
through the
would
barred
they
window.
lock up the people they're paying to fight us?
Well, I didn't-
It's fine.
I
All right.
missed
So
it.
what are you doing? You,
Well, the paladin's going to open the door.
okay. You remove the 2 bars and you open the door.
Yes,
We
he's
love
going.
you.
All right. So
Yeah.
roll a reflex save. You've backed up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Rael, I also need you to roll a reflex save.
Why me?
They trap the door for when it's open.
Because they're very bright men.
Somebody had to take magic up. I wonder where he is.
It's a 19 on the die.
All right. You have evasion, correct?
I do.
All right. You take none.
This is for the paladin, right?
Well, both of you need to roll one because you're both within 20.
Well, that's going to be 22 for the paladin.
5,
Okay.
10, 15, fuck.
Hard corner, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Well,
And none of the hyenas.
Okay, good.
Oh, is that what you were worried about? Oh.
23.
The babies.
Once again,
You'll both pass
if
and
you
take
think
half.
I'm not walking out of here with a hyena baby to raise as my evil little friend,
I need a new familiar.
For now.
because I'm
And then
hoping to
get
find a
them
male one to turn into a hyena don that I could ride into battle.
I can turn one into my familiar, right?
No,
Yeah. I'll give you a discount on it.
you don't recognize any of them.
Wow. 6, 12, 24.
You take
30.
none of this.
I know.
You take none. Both Sherman and Grenadier will take 15 fire damage.
Bruce, being
And the cell, at one point, had probably about 8 prisoners in it, and now there are 8 piles of ash.
Oh.
As the explosive runes that was trapped on the second bar detonates and blows the door open, killing the prisoners.
fucking called it.
Do we get the XP for
You fucking what? Whoa! Look at me! Look at me!
Alignment point! Right
there it is on the card! Dylan, I was gonna say yes, you can have the XP, but you take 1 alignment point for each XP point.
Finally!
That was worth it.
Oh, you now have a -2 to all these.
Does his
No,
God, does
he
his
has
God
lost
abandon
an
him?
alignment
Please tell me his God abandons him too.
No. You do get a strong, firm message going, do better.
No, don't do better.
That was worth
I'm
it.
very
Okay.
disappointed.
No, he just feels up.
He gets a very
No, you gotta remember, he only has 1 hand. All he hears is a whiff of wind behind his head. Oh, that was close.
So,
I have to ask.
End turn! On to the next person.
Perception checks, Josh.
Were those the
Well, I
actual
did
prisoners
one.
we were
It
supposed to
said
save
the door.
originally all those months ago?
Yep.
For things.
If only we had a room.
Yes. 8 less of them now.
There's
he said check the door, and I said perception check the
8
door. He
less of
didn't
them
say anything
now.
about traps.
yeah.
So
they were fairly emaciated and in need of food and water. And if you could give them about 30 minutes of recuperation, they would probably be willing to fight with you for their freedom.
Something tells me not so much anymore.
No, they're dead.
So does he look at the rogue and with adoration and
rogue
respect?
I think the rogue is more or less just like.
Or does he have a thing?
Taking mental bets, like, all right, the next one's gonna go off in about 10 minutes. Nope, 9 minutes. And if I get that, I'm going on vacation. But if I miss that, I'm still going on vacation.
And then you're just like, oh wow, 2 minutes, new record.
Yeah.
Okay, so that happened.
Oops. I mean, technically.
Well, we weren't on a quest anymore to save them, so let's keep them.
Another alignment point? No. I think that's another alignment point.
He was like, well, we weren't on a quest to save them anymore, so.
I feel like that's still an alignment point.
All right, no,
that's boring.
Please. All right, we're next. After Grendir, are the hyenas.
Don't go in there.
They get startled by the explosion and kind of start freaking out. If you leave them unchecked for 1 round, they will probably begin becoming aggressive, as the bomb has just gone off next to them and you're new. All right, that ends rounds 3. So Issa, you see, you hear an explosion. As you look back, you can see a large, pillow of smoke blowing this way out of that secret door. And there is visible frantic coming from the 4 adult hyenas as they are startled and confused and immediately go to begin protecting the pups.
I'll go in and try and calm him.
Okay, does Asher follow?
I leave him in the storage room.
Okay.
Or I tell him to wait there.
Yep. Handle animal. You may also add your druid level to this.
16, so 29.
Okay, you, with basically some, butt scratchies and head rubbies, you manage to calm the hyenas.
Screeches.
Yeah, the screeches and scratches. Yeah. All right. So we'll say that was your move in a standard. You have a swift action.
I ask what happened.
Do you have spellcraft?
Yeah.
You can roll it as a swift. As a
Grendir
response to the
fireballed
spell.
the door. He could not stand not being the only holy man here.
Sherman did the door.
19.
Pretty sure it was you.
You're fairly certain that somebody activated an explosive runes trap.
Now the real question is, do you feel like the rogue did it or the dwarf?
Well, the rogue is standing there completely unscathed, and both of the dwarves look a little singed.
I don't know. In my head, it's just you see the rogue step out from behind the cleric going, oh, that was dumb.
No, not behind. I go from a
Yeah,
crouch
so like
position
literally
and I go
behind the
upward.
armor, you just see this outline of him when he moves. The dust
just from
outline,
out
and
of
you
the
just.
beard.
Huh.
All right. After Issa is Ricardo.
Ricardo, since you're right by that door into the other kennel, you would hear that the explosion has basically undone the effect of your handle animal, and they've now gone on high alert. If you go back in there, they will be aggressive.
I'm not going back in there. I'm going to look to see if any of the small pups here are male.
The small pups are mad? Is that what you said?
Male.
Male?
M-A-L-E, not postage.
One of them is male.
Who's the goodest boy?
Okay.
Who's that goodest boy?
I'm just gonna stick them in your rucksack.
And handle
are you-
and are they still mildly agitated?
Yes.
Yeah. I handle animals
I
well
will-
to help children.
I will say you will probably need to do a handle animal to also take one.
All right,
because
here comes your handle animal.
The females are probably not going to be cool with it.
That's a nice spin.
Would you fucking chill? 20 on the die. So he watched it.
Okay.
It's a perfect crit.
That's fine. I trust you.
I've got some pumpers.
Yeah. So you kind of you find the puppy, scoop it up. Who's a good boy? And you put him in your bag. We'll
Just
say
sticking
that
out of a messenger bag,
for this point in time, we'll treat him as an item. So long as you make your saves, he will make his saves for the purpose of area effects.
He is an object.
This is a puppers, not a woman. You watch your mouth.
Okay.
And okay, so it's being treated as an item in my seg.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just so long as you make your saves and you're not taking damage, the puppy is also not.
All right. So once again, I need to be very protective of the bag I'm carrying.
Yeah, because if the bag takes damage, the puppy will take damage.
Okay. And that is a standard.
Yeah.
I would like to move down the hallway to Grendier.
Okay. Well, Grendier is in the kennel room. This is Sherman.
I'm gonna move over to Sherman.
Okay.
What did you just do?
How many levels in Rogue do you have, dude? Where'd you learn how to pick locks?
I did not.
Then,
Maybe you shouldn't do.
you know you're getting paid for this, right? So act your wage.
Oh, oh man.
Sherman does not like that.
You visibly hear
All
the
right.
rogue laughing.
Alright, Van. The explosion has drawn the ire of some of the remaining gnolls in the courtyard.
Before she had walked in, like, it wasn't me. And then she walks in and I look around like, I pull out the spy guy, the masterwork one, and I look to see where the honor guard are currently at distance-wise.
They're probably about a third of the way to the central keep. So the ziggurat is in the very back of the fortress. They've gone about a third of the distance to the bastion, which is still several, like 180 feet from where you guys are.
Okay.
They're advancing probably like 1 square around.
After the explosion, it seemed like
They have taken notice of it,
their stance,
but they do not advance
approach.
rapidly.
Okay, so they're still maintaining it, or at least caution. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I will then just kind of call back in there going, what happened? What are you guys doing? And what? And of course, I'm sure someone relay information that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll
explosive
I'll
rooms
tell you
went off.
everything you need to know.
Check for traps.
I didn't get the chance.
All right, anything else?
That's it. Like I said, just prepare an attack in
Rael?
case they get too close.
After my laughing fit, I will use half my movement to get up off of the ground.
Okay.
And then I will move the rest of my movement towards P. Sherman Wallaby Sydney.
All right. Do you want to go into the room that was the prison cell, or do you want to continue down the hallway?
I will continue down the hallway.
All right.
Will I be able to make a perception check around the corner?
All right. So you get to the end of the hallway, and it makes a sharp turn.
Mm-hmm.
As you look down this part of the hallway, you can see that there is a door here, which is also barred from the outside, and then there is kind of like this little atrium alcove thing before another door beyond it.
Do I hear anything from the atrium? Or
Roll a perception check.
Also saying is before you open that door or disable the locks, maybe P. Sherman should watch how it's supposed to be done.
Oh yeah, for sure. You said perception checks?
Yes.
I wish I had a
That
map.
is a 27.
Okay. So from here, you also hear some language in common. They sound like humans who are now freaking out about explosions and fire and the smell of burning flesh. And they're panicking, and for the most part, you can tell like they're. I'm not gonna say cowards, but like they're
on edge.
On edge,
Sure.
like they're definitely freaking out.
So if they saw my draft face coming up, they'd probably be a little.
They would react poorly.
Poorly, very fair.
And from here, you hear some more voices, similar context, but among them there is a stalwart feminine voice that is trying to calm them and convince them that regardless of the situation, they can't give up and have to fight.
Is that the end of the entranceway?
Can you elaborate on what that is?
Oh, sorry, not the entrance, like the hallway. Like, there's no other movement.
Yes, this is the end of the hallway. Beyond this wall, you would know is probably the courtyard.
Okay, could I roll
once
the
again, it's
diplomacy
don't stop
check
fighting, but
to
where do you put that
try and put them at
Every
ease and let them
important-
know that I'm advancing
Don't.
forward?
Yes.
All right.
Fight.
So, what are you saying
Don't
exactly?
Coming very forward. My name is Rael. I am a drow. Do not be alarmed. I am here to help you.
It's good
Okay.
to admit the problem.
It is a good. Yeah, most people don't view me in the positive light.
Hi, Raya.
8.
And the only help I can give you is
Because I have a +4 to the voice.
At least you didn't blow them
Okay,
up.
so you attempt to calm them, and they start freaking out because being a Null slave is bad, but being a Drow slave is worse.
Very fair.
And so they start freaking out.
See, this would be.
And they just heard a large explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh,
Gauss?
there's more prisoners. Don't kill them.
Please.
Noted.
Alright, I'm
Both of
gonna pull my rope.
I think I'll save them now. Goes to the next door. I think I'll save them now.
Alright, I'm gonna tie my rope to the bedpost and call for Grendir.
Whoa, whoa!
No.
OGL. All right. Yeah. So you secure your rope and you lower it down into the kennel so that others can climb up.
Yep. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess, but like, I'm gonna call for Grendir specifically.
Okay.
And say, it looks like a paladin's room with holy things. You might not want any of these.
Okay.
Did the pupper start
Well, I
playing with the
think
rope?
you're just using reverse psychology.
Dogs cannot climb.
No, but they
rope's
can
hanging.
tug on a rope hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, they don't. They're still kind of more in protect the little ones mode
that was
because
a
of the
pretty long
explosion. It's
explosion.
only been about 6
Most
seconds.
of them.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
All
I
right.
just need someone else to look at the paladin stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
you wanna-
so we'll say it was a standard action to secure the rope, move action to move up there. You have a swift. Anything else you'd like to do?
Flex. Come
And then he stops flying.
on. Oh god.
Grendir?
Alright. I'm going to try to climb the rope. Gauss is lowered.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a climb check.
Can take a net 10.
If you had 10 minutes.
Why don't you stand on the paladin?
Climbing a knotted rope is a DC 8.
Does the climbing kit give me anything to
Yeah.
Sounds like a man who rolled
It
less than an
it
8.
gives you the items to drop the
Rolled
DC
a
to an
10,
8.
but
Once again, it gives you knotted rope.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did get 8. Cool.
You got 8?
Yes.
Okay, you climb up as your move action.
Sure.
As a swift, you can look around the room.
Oh, that's the only reason I got up there. I just needed.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wait,
a
you're
little
at a
arduous,
-2
but you're
for
able to
that.
get up there.
Yeah. Oh, climbing sucks. That's why
Yeah.
we did.
Oh, but he was at a -2 for the
that's why
alignment.
he made the check.
So what do I see in the room? Just
Perception
decrepit,
check?
Nice.
different dice. Okay, that's
Nice.
better. Yeah. Perception. 21.
Alright, so this isn't just old decrepit paladin stuff.
It's ancient.
You find a medium-sized bronze and gold helm. You find a bronze and gold breastplate.
Pretty dusty.
That is, it has the holy symbol of mirror engraved into it.
Oh, somebody else would have loved that.
And you also find a bronze and silver-looking short sword.
Did we finally get rid of the body? Maybe we could dress it.
We
You
can
find
Bernie's
a
him.
scroll case,
We're gonna weaken the Bernie's.
and you find a large ceramic plaque
Weekend at Uno's.
that has some writing on it. It appears to be religious in nature.
Can I roll a religion to see if I can tell what it is?
The more
Not with your
appropriate
god
skill
angry
would
at
be
you right now.
linguistics.
Linguistics?
Alec can do that.
I don't have that one, but I'm going to try anyway. 'cause
I have linguistics.
adventure-
Yeah, but if we give it to the rogue, he'll steal everything. He's a rogue. That's what he does.
Oh, cool. 19.
20 or total?
Yeah.
You are unable to translate this. You do feel that if you had comprehend languages cast on you, you would be able to read it without a problem.
Well, then I cast that.
Do you have a standard action remaining?
No, kind of climb. Never mind. Then I will cast that next round. Okay. Sherman is going to go forward with Ryo.
Okay.
And he will try to calm the scared little humans. Scared big humans, sorry.
Okay.
You know what the
What?
Yeah, scared little cowards.
What is over where? I need
Coming from the
There are
one who
two
just
more
killed
prison
8 of
cells
them.
right
Hey.
And they're
Stay
trying. He's
strong.
trying to calm them.
The loss of human life that you neglected to check on is considered a little mistake.
I mean, can you really lose something you never had?
So Sherman moves forward.
Yeah,
Very
to calm them
fair.
down.
Okay, diplomacy.
Diplomacy, yes.
Don't worry, we just killed 7 paladins. You'll be fine.
Correction, the dwarf killed 7 of them.
14.
They are still freaking out.
Well,
You don't know how to talk to people.
do you have them look in? Would a channel help calm them down?
They are not in need of healing. They would be more or less in need of restoration or regeneration.
Hey, how about command?
Yeah, let's mark off those.
I don't think he has command.
Yeah, Sherman wouldn't have access to that though.
Yeah, because it's the first.
Okay.
One. Yeah, he doesn't have command.
Well, then I guess it's up to me after you see Mr.
Alright, anything else?
No, I guess not. Oh, he does have restoration lesser, but I didn't prep it because I forgot he had a first level spell. So.
Okay. So are you done?
So
Yeah,
the
that's
ash, it becomes a bigger pile of ash.
Alright.
now you can notice it.
Issa?
Top of 5.
If only someone was like detecting magic in the hallway and saw the explosive rooms.
I can do that.
Oh,
Shame.
I will keep the puppies calm until Gauss and Grindier return.
Okay, Ricardo.
Ricardo is trying to mentally figure out if the prisoners inside this room are paladins and or holy men of any kind.
How would you divine that?
I don't know. That's the thing. That's what Ricardo's trying to figure out.
So you can move
I
your
asked P. Sherman while I'm away. If this are these paladins?
He doesn't think so.
Oh, then I walk into the room and I just go, I am Ricardo and I am here to free you.
Do you open the door? Or do you...
No, I say it through the door. They're freaking out prisoners.
Okay, so there's 2 doors, one that leads into this cell, one that leads into this cell. Each one is also double barred, just like the previous cell. As you look in through the barred window, you can see in this room, 9-1, there are a collection of what look to be like merchants from Apothalassos. They have a more northern appearance to them. They don't look like warriors of any kind, but they look like the merchants who do the regular traveling between Apothalassos and Bard's Gate. And so they've, as you get to the door and look in, at first they're startled, but you see their demeanor quickly calm as they see a human soldier coming to the door.
But then they see it's Ricardo and go, oh no, they warned us.
This is about to go the other way, actually.
Yeah.
Which one of you knows where Anthony? No,
okay.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And the prisoners on the other side?
The prisoners on the other side, you can see that there's 6 of them. One of them looks to be like a cleric of some kind. The others look to be merchants as well.
Is that the stalwart woman?
Yeah. You,
Is that
cleric.
what? Stalwart woman?
Yeah.
You, cleric. Are these all good people?
She would say, yes. Yes, we were taken by the gnolls along the Merchant's Road. We traveled under the guidance of Mithras to seek favorable trade.
Is that your deity?
No, I am a follower of Freya.
No.
Well!
It's out there.
Oh, hold on. Let me do my knowledge religion. Oh, that's going to be negative.
Well, it's Sherman. I don't think he has a high.
Anyway, okay. Well, I show them the Kopesh and I go, trust me. I'm a good guy.
He does have a lot.
They wouldn't
And,
know.
they go, okay.
Well, something.
She informs you that she still has the ability to prepare spells, and for the most part, she's been casting Create Food and Water every day to feed the prisoners within her cell. But if given time to arm herself, she would be more than happy to join the fight. The only thing she asks is that the prisoners from the cells be taken to a safe place first.
I'm fine with that. Now, Joshua, watch. And I advise them to wait patiently as I have my rogue open the doors for them.
Okay.
It's a learning experience, yes.
Alright. Van?
And you know what? You didn't offer them any food either.
Van, you're still outside, keeping an eye on the approaching honor guard.
Yeah, I mean, I assume, aside from the explosion, no one else gets called and come running in, that they've got this somewhat under control. I would look at Alec, though, and since they had relayed the explosive rune, I'd be, Alec, do you know a way to disable that without using a spell slot? Is there a different way to do that?
Do you have Knowledge Arcana? You can roll it.
That's a D12.
Alright, guys, hear me out. Anti-magic.
That's the fourth fucking one I've rolled tonight. Knowledge Arcana, 21.
Okay. So, explosive runes is a magical trap. It can be detected with Detect Magic. It can be removed with Dispel Magic. You can remove it non-magically with a Disable Device, Sleight of Hand, typical rogue function.
Just guide him through it.
Yeah. Well, he would know what to do.
Okay, so we have the means of not wasting resources to disable that.
Correct.
Correct.
The difference being, if you fail to disable it with a Dispel Magic, it does not activate. It just sits there.
But if he fails, it
if
blows
he
up his
critically
face.
fails to disable it with his
You can
roll,
disable it.
he could activate it. And critically failing in this case is defined by failing the DC by 10 or more.
Yeah.
Okay, I would tell Alec, go in there, help them with that so there's no more explosions behind us. I will let you guys know if anyone's coming, and then I will take another look and see, and just keep an eye on them. And if the wyvern came out, I'd ready to attack that.
Yeah. The sun is still out, and so the wyvern is at bay. If you would like, you can do a few things.
Sure.
Focus on the wyvern's interaction and make a knowledge religion check, and maybe glean a little bit more information into its exact characteristics.
Religion's not great for me, but nature arcana, if I can
I'll
justify
take a
that.
nature since they are magical beasts by base.
Oh, yes.
I'm a terrible person.
31.
So the wyvern is not being. The wyvern is not wearing anything, so it is in direct sunlight, which you would know would outright destroy vampires.
Yes.
However, you do see that it is recoiling from the sunlight.
Yeah, and considering
So this
it's a
means
full
that
light like that.
although the wyvern may not be a vampire, it is vampiric, where it has the traits of one.
But not full.
But it is not full.
So it's the blade
He wasn't
wyvern.
here to hear that the wyvern wasn't wearing
So,
anything.
of my knowledge of such entities, would I have any more specifics on that kind of oddity?
That's what you would need the religion check for. But you're basically kind of observing its pattern in the natural light and kind of recalling what the natural light would do to a full vampire,
So normally
and kind of connecting some dots.
kill it, but this one it's hurting it enough that it does not want to come out in this light.
Correct.
I would immediately look up at the. Are we still like open skies?
Mhm.
Okay, that's
Yep.
good.
Yep, and you still have several hours of daylight because you launched your attack in the late morning.
I thought
for
we did
that
it around
reason.
noon. That way it was direct.
Yeah.
It probably
Well,
would be. Yeah.
around noon.
Yeah. Yeah. So then I would, like I said, keep an eye out and just let them know that they're still moving forward, but Wyvern's still at bay.
Okay, Alec?
5.
Your presence is requested inside.
Yep, that's where I'm gonna go then.
Okay, where would you like to be? You have the storeroom, the kennel, or you can come down the hallway and assist with the potential traps.
I'll keep my detect magic up to let everybody know if there's potential traps and things like that up.
Okay. So as you move in, the storeroom and the kennel room have no magic about them. As your detect magic cone turns to face down the hallway, the lingering smoke from the paper bomb from the explosive runes has a lingering magical aura about it, which would denote that it is the result of an explosive rune spell. Above you, if you go up into the room above, you could begin inspecting some of the stuff that Grendir and Gauss found, or you can move down the hallway. Where would you like to go?
He doesn't know we found that stuff.
You announced.
No, and
No, he
No.
called for Grendir to come up.
Okay.
yeah, I have, and good thing because I wasn't paying attention, so I have no idea what the hell's in that room right now.
Okay. So you go down the hallway?
If you
Yeah.
can peek up.
Actually, I believe the statement was, Grendir, come here, I have a bunch of paladins dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
No, he said totally decrepit paladin.
Ah.
Yeah. Alright, so you move down. Anything else?
Like his good alignment score.
I will, well, I used my action for, whatchamacallit, so yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Rael?
There is magic at the door, right?
Do you point that out to me?
No. The only door you can see from your position, because you did not double move, you don't have line of effect to the two doors that currently have prisoners behind them. Only the door that has already been opened.
Okay. And I use my action to do detect magic, so I can't double move. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, Rael?
Cast detect magic.
Okay, there is a faint lingering aura on both the doors. It appears to be tucked slightly beneath the second bar.
I'll walk in front of both of the doors.
Huh?
I'll walk in front of both of the doors so where the people can see me.
Okay.
Let them know that I will wait for my party member to assist me in getting them free.
I'm right here, man.
Well,
Yeah, I'll go ahead and let you roll an assist since you declared you were coming up to make room for him.
Not only the fact that I do have a trap sense as well.
Yeah.
Would knowing what this is, would I have to make a sleight of hand or a disable device? And could I do that this turn?
Disable device, and you can do it this turn.
I can assist with that.
Disable device.
No, I accidentally.
I'll roll disable
Because
device
of that.
Okay.
on the cleric one.
Okay, go ahead and roll. You can roll to assist.
Do it. Bah.
It's just a 10 to assist.
It's just
well,
a 10 to
20.
Oh, I thought you said it was just a 10 to pass. Like, oh,
No.
yeah!
Did you get a 10 or more?
Yeah, I got 20.
You give him an additional +2.
Alright, plus 2, 23 in total.
A 23? Alright, you disarm the paper bomb, however, you do not disarm it in such a way as to save the bomb. So it is disarmed, but not
It's
reusable.
useless.
Lame.
Grendir.
Good for them. They're alive.
for them.
That
Good-
means
yeah,
you
you guys
can't
are
roll
alive.
up
But
any
you
more
lame.
paladins.
But I don't get a
reverse that.
paper
Sherman's
bomb.
down. Grendir's already
Because of the
alerted
proximity of the
devices.
the two
First
traps and
rule.
how we're trying to
You're
move through
his
this
leader,
quickly, I'll
right?
go ahead and let you roll for
You're
the second
saying
one as
you're
well.
staying him?
Okay.
You're his leader.
Ricardo,
First
would you
rule
like
of
to roll
leadership.
for the second
Everything is your
disable
fault.
device check to assist?
Of course.
Okay.
We need higher than a 12.
I rolled
13.
one more than what I rolled last time.
4.
Well, I know that.
It's over
Grendir's
10.
is-
That's all you need to assist.
Alright,
So 22.
11.
A 22.
Oh,
You-
last one was a 23. I rolled one higher, so 24. Sorry.
24 plus his 2.
Yeah, that was including the plus 2.
Okay, so same thing. You disable the bomb, but not in a way and such to save
Preserve
the
the paper.
explosive rooms.
Okay, can I just open the doors?
At that point, you can. Yeah, each of you take a side. You lift both of the bars, and nothing happens. You safely open the doors.
And then I look back. Oh, I look back at P. Sherman Wallaby Sydney.
You know, the only thing that could make that look less cool would be actually ironic, because it'd be him walking away from an explosion like you did.
But with everybody still alive.
Okay, so in this room, there are 4 merchants. They are heavily malnourished, as they are not the ones that have been paired with the cleric. However, they do immediately begin to praise you, and they say that if you can safely escort them to Apothelassos, they can get you extensive discounts
Agreed.
on the menagerie there.
You know what? I don't care if this is going to get me an alignment shift. I asked them, well, how do you feel about barbecue?
They don't really know
We
what
have
you're
in
talking-
excess.
Okay.
What wares are they selling currently?
Well,
They have no
discuss
wares,
that.
but they have pull with the guild,
I pull
and
out
their influence with the
4
guild can extend to you.
No, I'm just
I
thinking
pull out
about-
4
People in the
rations.
street.
Okay, start feeding.
Toss it to them because the other guys should be fed thanks to create food and water.
Correct.
Yeah.
Would you like to roll a heal check to kind of get a sense of their?
I'm not the guy who's gonna be.
I was about to say, that can't be
let's
me either.
honest.
You guys can still
We,
do
we've
it.
got a paladin right here.
Oh, what's the
Okay.
highest I can take? A 10?
It is not a knowledge skill, so technically you can go above a 10.
I'll roll. Why not?
I am. Yeah, my wisdom is only a plus.
19
1.
on the die.
Any help?
I need a total.
19.
Oh, okay. They are.
But you're coming. You'll be able to.
They would not survive the trip to Apothelassos unless they were given 2 weeks to recuperate.
Right, yeah.
They're heavily malnourished. Really, the only thing that's keeping them moving right now is the adrenaline of the situation.
Can I relay that information to them?
Well, you
Yes.
can talk to the cleric. That is.
That's true. Yeah, I guess I could just talk to the cleric.
You could yell me down.
Or
Yeah.
we could
No,
talk
no,
to a
the
more
cleric
competent
that
cleric.
didn't murder people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
the
could
good-
talk to the
the
one that
good
didn't get
cleric, not the
alignment
evil
point
cleric.
shift.
All right. Okay, so stop giving him shit.
It's our buddy.
Yeah, I know. Okay, but
We do it to Jamie every day.
that's fair.
I'll talk
Alright,
to. Okay, let me
proceed to
refrain.
give him shit.
I'll talk to the closest cleric.
There you go.
There
All
you
right.
go.
So at this point, the cleric of Freya introduces herself as Junica,
Oh, that's
and she says that if you can arm herself and the 6 that were in this room, she will watch over the other groups with those 6 individuals until you come back for them.
The most
I have 4 long spears I can spare.
pretty sure there's a
They'll
bunch
take
of
'em.
like swords and things outside the doors where we blew a bunch of people up, right?
No, those are
Most of
prisoners
that
as well.
stuff would be low quality make or made of wood, and that would have been destroyed in the conflagration.
I do believe there is a. I don't know. I have a light crossbow, and that is all I can give her to spare.
I'm outside, so I can't provide anything.
Once again, I got 4 long spears I can spare.
If you give them the weapons, they will take them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, go here. Here's 4 long spears.
Okay.
Does this woman look like she could wield a crossbow to any extent successfully?
Yes, crossbows are simple weapons, and she's a cleric, so she has access to simple weapons.
I will give her my crossbow.
Okay. Do you give her ammunition?
I give her all of my ammunition and my crossbow.
Okay. Make sure to strike that. Actually, let's not strike it from inventory yet. Please put an asterisk next to those items and denote that they are with Junica.
Okay.
Junika.
Oh, crap, you heard me.
All right. With that, we're going to go back to Gauss.
Actually,
Alright.
question.
Uh,
Did you want to streamline the bottom floor any further? Because we're up for a break now.
we're what?
Thank goodness.
We're up for a break. I didn't know if you wanted to streamline the first floor real quick.
We only have 2 more people left in initiative, so we'll finish initiative and then hit a break. How's that?
Sounds good.
Okay. So Gauss, we're with you. Grendir has notified you that several belongings inside the room appear to be fancy. Would you like to roll a detect magic to identify
That's
them?
exactly what I'd like to do.
Okay, I'll go ahead and let you roll for each item. So there, we'll go from the top of the list down for the helm.
What do I add to the detect magic?
Your knowledge, arcana, or spellcraft. I think it's spellcraft specifically, but in this case.
25?
Okay. So this gold and bronze helm is a unique item. It allows the wearer to cast bless and prayer each once per day.
You writing that down?
Let's give it to Van.
All right. Well, he gets that. You go ahead and roll for the next item.
Yep. 27.
Okay. This is a +1 bronze breastplate. The holy symbol engraved into the armor allows the wearer to fulfill the divine focus slot for spells. So you no longer need to wear a holy symbol if you follow near it and wear the armor.
The holy symbol.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. The next one.
Bless, correct, for the helm.
And was it once per day for the blast?
One. It's bless and prayer, and they're each once per day. It's a head slot item.
21.
A 21. This is a +2 bronze and mithril short sword. The mithril component treats the weapon as silver, but without taking the damage penalty of -1 for it being a brittle metal. So it is a plus. It is a magic silver weapon, which would be excellent against the wyvern.
Nice.
It's also +2.
And it's a short sword, right?
Yes, a bronze short sword, styled in that of a Roman gladius.
Nice. It does a +1 breastplate
Yeah,
that
they
had a
found the
holy
stuff
symbol
in the
engraved in it. So you don't need to wield your holy symbol. Because the breastplate is the holy symbol. Was there anything else?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
There is a dragon bone scroll case. You would know immediately that this would be made from a bone of a red dragon, an evil dragon.
Nice.
And it contains several scrolls that are all rolled up. Go ahead and roll a spellcraft real quick for your detect magic.
24.
Okay, you detect no evocation spells. Would you like to proceed with unrolling them and reading them?
Oh no.
Yep.
Okay.
I have read
Oh no, that's the
magic.
evocation you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I
You
should
have-
be able to do that without activating any kind of runes that are like hypnotic and or
Yeah.
yeah, that.
Yeah, some without invoking some kind of severe repercussion.
Yep.
All right, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scrolls.
Nice.
They are all divine, and all of 10th level caster.
Nice.
No magic.
See, I know it's what you're doing. Xerox.
All right, the first one is bless.
Gotcha.
The second one is cure light wounds.
10th level, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
This next 2 are cure serious wounds.
Okay.
The next 2 are cure critical wounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy came in
So
stacked.
he just gave us a bunch of prisoners and a way to heal them.
And the last one is hold monster.
Nice.
Doesn't work on undead. It's mind affecting.
Now I've got something to do that.
However, it could work on one of the big ass hyenas.
That
It would hold them, not dominate them. Okay.
Yep.
Do you wish to examine the ceramic plaque that he has uncovered?
Oh no! I'm just like.
It is a linguistics check to analyze it.
I don't have linguistics.
Sounds
Unless
like
the
a no.
read magic helps.
Okay. In this case, I'll lower the DC a little bit with read magic.
I do
Nail.
have a lot of languages.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Chicken scratch. All right.
It's
So
not
then.
tonic.
Yeah.
That's your name.
All right. After Gauss is Grendir. He has identified those items for you. Would you like? And you cast. Oh, you intended to cast Complang.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to do that as your standard action?
Yes.
Okay. You cast Comprehend Languages. You can now read the ceramic engraving without any kind of check. It deciphers as follows. It is a lot, so I'm going to take a picture of it and put it in the group chat rather than have you copy it. All right. But I'll read it once for the party, and then I will post a picture of it. All right.
From the window to the wall.
It says the following. I, Brother Eularius, Knight of Muir, do solemnly swear that the descriptions upon this tablet are truth. On this day of Our Lady of Mercy, Father Panos revealed a vision delivered unto him by the goddess herself. The elder evil, entombed in the depths below the prison, grows in strength and influences the prisoners in the galleries above. The lady revealed that a great wheel consecrated in her name must be carved and placed in the deep. The stone wheel, balanced upon the pillar, shall be aimed to the sky, so that it may harness the power of the Star of Swords. Through this ritual, the spirit may be confined to its crypt and forced back into its slumber. So saith Father Panos, so saith the goddess, so let it be done.
Make it so.
Now to bring it up, aren't these the guys
Well,
who failed to do exactly that?
Well,
You
I
don't know
will
yet.
read aloud for my friend Gauss to hear me.
Okay.
in Draconic, so I'm translating it and then translating Draconic.
Yeah.
So it's not coming in clear. It's broad strokes.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. So apparently there's a disc that we need to entrap the evil below.
Sounds like solar
All
power,
right.
but stars.
The sword of the stars, you say?
Josh, I'm going to send it to you privately
You
in
mean
case
like
you wish to hold the information from the party.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's the same
It
information
could be
you just
less
gave
on
me.
Kopesh.
Yes, but I'm not going to read it again if anybody has questions. All right, and with that, we end round 5 of the first floor. Let's go ahead and take a quick break, and then we'll come back. All right, so we're back. Top round 6 with Issa.
Issa's doing the Issa thing.
Telling you that's gonna be your goal.
You're in the hyena room. They're kind of chilling. The puppies are
Waste the
chilling.
crit.
Asher's chilling. On the opening above you, you can hear Grendir and Gauss messing around.
Messing around like they're doing things.
And the rest of the group is down this way.
I'm gonna go walk back out here and
not.
stand guard
You're the
with
worst.
Van. I'm gonna close this door to make sure the hyenas stay in there.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you don't have
Anything
to
else?
chase them. It's
Trap them in there so they starve.
We fed them already.
Yeah, well, tomorrow.
Anything else?
on the table.
Yeah, it's over there.
If I
No, you
see
can't play my hyena.
enemies approaching us, then I will shoot
They are,
them.
but they're road
Okay,
range.
Ricardo?
I choose to shilly-shally my way back outside.
Out to here?
Yeah.
You can get to here. This door was closed when you get up there. Issa's just about to close it as you come through.
Yep, that works for me.
Anything else?
Nothing I can think of.
You can
Alright, Van?
go out and up the stairs.
Good,
We're right near the
thank
two
Fine.
stairs, right? And there's like an upper little walkway before going inside.
Yeah, you're effectively right here.
I like to go up one of the stairs to have kind of a higher ground.
This is
Because
up.
once again, now we need to secure an exit
Yeah.
point for these.
You'd like to go up?
Yeah, just to be on the outside and kind of have the higher ground.
Okay.
And they're still about how far is the approaching 2019?
Hundreds of feet.
Hundreds of
They're
feet.
not going to be here for like 20 minutes.
Oh.
They're advancing like one square every round.
They're
in a phalanx.
Jesus.
I almost just want to throw them a bomb.
Damn,
Just be like, guys.
Just can't kick it off.
Be like, yeah, all right. But there's a door up there.
Yes.
Realizing that there's that far, I'm like, screw this. All right, I'll check the door for traps.
Okay, roll perception.
Of course, it'd be silly to use the spy glass for this. But that would be 24. Not
Okay.
the spy glass.
It looks safe.
Is it locked?
It does not appear to be.
I gently open the door.
Okay.
I'm cracking it.
Yeah.
Do I see or hear anyone?
Yeah, there are several gnolls inside.
I shut the door.
Okay.
Be like,
We'll hear those two too.
Where is he in relation to me?
not the direct room next to. I would then kind of.
Where is he? in
Oh
relation to
wait,
you?
I already moved. There's
One
no
floor
broken
above you
movement.
and like 30 feet that way.
He's been allowing it.
I missed. Oh, are you allowing broken movement for now?
Sure, yeah.
I'm
You're still
still away
exploring.
from the door, but I'll still be up there, ready to attack if they come out.
Okay.
Did they look armored, weaponized, or just like
They have been taking the last 10 minutes to arm themselves. These look like ones who were in the courtyard and fled during the bombing.
Can I undo that then and just throw a grenade in there?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
But you guys
and then
Open the door.
as I do that, then I shut the door.
Yeah.
So reflex save.
You guys got to get blown up.
No, they're in a different room.
Might get blowed up.
I think they're in a different room. I assume they're in a different room.
Yeah, where are we in relative comparison to that?
You are in that room, and he threw the bomb into that room. Alright, you're here, and he threw it here.
Yeah, there's no connection there, so at the very least they can't get through. They don't know where we are.
You're both on the second floor.
But there's no connection to the room right there, isn't there?
So I add an intelligence modifier to this.
I'm sure there's a secret door over here.
18.
It's pretty good.
I gotta go ahead and just use these because why the fuck not?
Do what you want.
No one else can use them as proficiently as you anyway. So.
Well, there's one guy. You still use them? If I had known, I would have given the silver.
Alright, so
Shame.
the two across from you roll reflex saves.
Yes.
15,
Fail.
23.
Pass.
Okay. What's the damage?
It would be 18 for the fail,
10.
and then half for the pass.
Okay. So I'm taking damage.
There was only 2 in there?
There were only 2 in radius. They were
Okay,
just spread out.
I
This
got
big
you.
room.
Well, their ears might be ringing a bit.
Yeah. Alec?
I just heard a bomb go off.
You feel it?
Yeah. Sounds like one of Van's grenades went off on the floor above you.
Start making my way up there, I guess.
How would you go that? How would you get there?
Is there a stairway near me?
Your party has yet to find an intact stairway inside the building that leads up to the second floor.
Then with that knowledge of me, then I'd have to go back out. Then I'd go out and go up the stairs that was out there.
Did I make one?
Okay, so you can get to here. You just kind of
And
near
I will
Van
ready an action in case they come out.
to attack.
Yeah.
Rael?
I will notify the individuals to wait here, where it is probably safer for them, and then make my way outward.
Make my way
out.
Yes.
Okay.
To the stairway. Can I double move? Just a.
I said that. He said that in front of like 3 different moms, and none of them got it. I was like, "You guys get the joke? Make a good baby and head out." And they were like, "Oh."
All right. Gauss.
Oh, alright.
Of course they wouldn't know.
Now that that's all done, I'm gonna head up the stairs.
Up the stairs.
Yeah, you said in the room there were stairs?
Yes.
Leading upwards?
Yep.
Even higher.
Alright, so you are now in one of the towers overlooking the area.
Nice.
You see some shit.
Okay, roll a perception check. Boop.
No. 19.
Okay, so in this case, you find more paladin accoutrements that have been left untouched up here in this part of the tower.
Mhm.
This looks to be like a dormery for probably a collection of, at one time, maybe 10 of them that took up lodging here. And for the most part, all the beds and all that stuff has been thoroughly rotted and destroyed, left to the exposed elements of the open window. However, you find a suit of full plate, a large bronze shield, and a bronze spear, and 14 potion bottles. With your standard action, would you like to continue your detect magic to
I
roll
would.
spellcraft on them to identify them? Okay, roll for the armor.
That would be a 12.
Okay, this is probably hands down the most expensive item in the dungeon. It is a suit of +1 mithril full plate.
How dare you insult the Kopesh?
This is a separate dungeon.
But it's currently in this dungeon.
Fair, this is probably more though. So this counts, it's heavy armor, right? But it's mithril, so you treat it as medium. It also has reduced armor check penalty, an increased maximum dex allowance, and reduced arcane spell failure chance for being mithril. The base price of this item before it becoming magic is 15,000.
Oh, nice.
So it's only like 17,000.
Yeah.
With the +1.
Most expensive item in this dungeon.
That.
Not the whole
It's
dungeon.
okay, Cope.
In
It's just
this section.
Yeah, in
I'll
this
just,
section, yeah.
it doesn't hurt me that much.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I have the
You sit
coach.
there. Potions.
All right. This is and it's +1. Okay. There is a +1 mithril shield.
We could ride down so many mountains.
28.
All right, and then for the next one, this is a +1 bronze and mithril spear. All right.
19.
If it gets too heavy, I'll hold that spear for you if you want.
Nah.
Someone's gonna have to.
The weight of 8 lives lost is already heavy enough.
Yeah, you got a point.
Okay. Mixed around the room, there are 7 potions of bless. Five potions of cure light. Minimum caster level. And same for the potion of bless. Potion of bless. 10 potions of protection from evil. Caster level 5. Seven potions of a command spell.
Giving or receiving?
You're not there.
Oh, I'm sorry for asking a question.
Yeah.
What was the 10?
7, 5, 10, 7.
There were 10 potions of
Protect evil.
Protection from evil. Nope, there are several potions. 7 are a potion of bless, minimum caster level. 5 are cure light, caster level 5. 10 are protection from evil, caster level 5. 7 are a potion of command.
Capital level
5.
Interesting.
Nice. Okay.
Wow.
And I'll just shout down to Grenadier. Grenadier! More armor!
Alright.
Interesting.
Grenadier.
Well, did I hear the explosion outside?
You guys would hear the explosion behind one of the walls. Like over here.
Are they like stone walls?
Yes.
Well, because I cannot go through those. I'm gonna go up the stairs.
I'll make you hold.
Okay.
And this is a watchtower?
Yeah, effectively.
How far away is the roof of the of what building we're on right now? Are we above it, or are we on like the same level?
You're still inside, so there is a roof and rafters above you.
Oh. Well, I look to see what he has.
Alright, yeah, so he's pointed out the stuff.
Do you have a bag of holding?
I do not.
Damn. Okay. We'll give
There's
you
my
some.
next purchase.
Yeah, we'll need to give you some.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she knows our things. Sherman is going to move towards the explosion because that's his job.
I thought it was creating explosions.
Killing guys, creating explosions.
He double moves.
Yes, to get to where they are.
To the nearest temple to repent for his sins.
Okay, anything else?
That flute plate you have there. What do you think about doing with it?
Group loot.
Group loot?
It's a little too big for me. Go out.
Ooh, but I could wear it.
You could wear it.
You could wear it.
Yes.
And it'll only take you 2 hours to put it on.
Where's the dawning?
Donning heavy armor with an assistant would take you 5 minutes.
You haven't got time for that though right now.
Not right now.
Well,
The guys are 20 minutes away.
yeah, but there's a fight going on right now.
I don't know that.
Well, we heard an explosion.
You heard an explosion.
This is the actual
Is he
conversation
ignoring the
happening right now.
Look, there was an explosion. There's stuff going on. We need to go down there and help them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like a their problem, not mine.
So I'm gonna take all those potions and take those with me.
Do you have a bag of holding?
No. Just have a regular bag.
Okay, you're just gonna throw them in there kind of willy nilly.
Yeah, but I have a potion bandolier, so
Okay.
I'm gonna adjust appropriately for the
Okay.
ones I can carry.
Do you know how many potions can go in the bandolier?
10.
15.
Okay.
5, 10, 20.
Even better.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15.
So
Something like that.
protections
Yeah.
from evil, I would definitely put on.
Oh no, we're all getting a protection from evil for the upcoming.
Could I
months.
actually have 2 of those, if you don't mind?
Yeah.
I have a question.
I'll answer that on your turn.
Notice
Isa.
for you.
This isn't my turn yet. This right here connects to this over here. Yes. Oh. What? Are
Right
these two
phone
like next to each other
next to
since they're
Right phone.
catty corner? So like would this corner be right here next to this corner? Because that stairway goes to this room, right? And that stairway goes to this room. Yeah, this is a shared wall,
It's also a double wall.
but there isn't a door there
That we know.
yet. Okay, Issa, what are you doing?
Mm.
I was just pointing things out because they can't see the map like I can. I will ask Van what he saw and why he's throwing bombs, and then breach and clear.
Bomb. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Give me a
I
sec.
assume you have another one in your hand, so.
Oh, yes.
Always.
He's a bombardier.
I already got those two. I will ready an action to, once they decide if they're going into the room or not, to follow them, if they do. Okay, is Asher going to come with you? Yes. Alright, Ricardo?
Go up the stairs.
Go up the stairs?
Yep.
You want to go into the room?
Yeah.
Alright. You go inside. You can see that there are 5 gnolls. They each have some kind of light to medium armor and melee weapons, and they've turned to begin attacking you.
How many spaces to?
You could, at this point, I'd let you close on either one of these as part of your move action, and then perform a melee. Or you can go to the middle.
I'll go to the middle and hit one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack. Because of the explosion, I'm going to say they're not flat-footed or anything. They know that a fight's coming.
21.
At 21, we'll hit the null.
Shouldn't they be? Since you just got hit with a bomb.
It was a grenade, not a flashbang. It doesn't render them blind or deaf or anything like that.
That's 8 damage.
8 damage, okay.
I don't like seeing demon.
With the war axe.
I understand that a grenade would normally have hearing.
And while we're
damage
still on
involved.
my turn, I would like to ask a question. Does a potion of command provide somebody to cast command into it and affect the drinker, or allow the drinker to perform the spell command?
That one.
Okay. Thank you.
You're good. Sorry, I was trying to be a dick earlier.
I know. But I'm just like, it was a simple question.
It came out now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get through it.
Yeah, I get it. Walked up, hit, moved.
Alright, so you move in, yeah, you attack. These two would, on their turns, turn to engage you. Van.
Did that
Realizing
trigger my
he's
action?
gone in there. Be like, alright.
Well, you said you were going to go in after Van. Oh, I said they. They? Okay.
Yeah.
So, would you like to go in yet?
I mean,
go by
Van,
there.
you
Alright,
see
is
that
Asher coming
door?
with you?
You see that line in
Yes.
front of the door right there? That's the front line. That's why I had to wait for me.
He's gonna go on that side with me, where the
Okay.
nat 12 is.
What?
Yep.
Knock it.
You can cast an area
And
effect and
then
hurt me if you want.
I will try
No.
to
After I
shoot
slapped you with this
one
one.
of those.
This one?
Asher's in there.
This
I
one's
can't-
been wounded.
No, fair enough.
or else I would.
Hang on. I'll shoot.
See, you see a room full of gnolls. I see a room full of
16.
16 hits?
17.
Yeah.
Nope, 200.
Actually, what? 150, 300,
Are you giving me one or two?
One.
I see 750 gold.
There you go.
That's what I see.
Man, you see that, right? When you walk into this room, they see 5 gnolls. I see 750 gold.
Yeah, just.
Each head.
So it doesn't matter whether or not.
What? I believe you told us 150 a head.
For a giant?
Yeah.
It was really no longer
50?
worth much.
Like 1 gold.
1 gold. More than 1 gold.
They
For
had
a
it
giant head, you
Somebody
said
has
150.
Yeah. Yeah, but the gnoll heads.
Alright.
Back to null heads, you said 10.
So, actually my turn now?
Yeah.
Alright, seeing they're going in, I would now go in, see that those two engage. I'll throw a grenade at the ones in the back.
Okay.
So they can make their reflex save.
Yeah, 1 gold piece per scalpel.
Oh shit.
19 and 24.
Well, screw them too. Okay, well that's only gonna be, it's a weaker grenade, I guess, anyway.
It's 1 gold piece
Half a
per
13.
scalpel.
6?
What is the deck?
Alright, they each take 6.
45,000 per gold piece per
That's it. Ha! Oh, that was a dud.
Right. Alec?
Well, they're going in.
Yeah.
And killing thing.
We've breached and cleared. Well, clearing.
You're welcome.
We haven't merchant. We haven't really done
Oh, that's right.
We breached.
You just attacked him. I'll go ahead and finish those 2 guys off. Then these guys over here. I'll walk in.
Okay.
What do I see around me? What's in this room right now?
This is kind of like their makeshift armory.
Okay.
So in this case, it's a large room. This looks to be like a meeting place. While it was Muragard, the old temple probably would have used this as a staging room for the various paladins and clerics that lived in this building. So almost kind of like a common room or like a living quarters area.
Okay.
The gnolls have converted it kind of into a makeshift storeroom. They have a lot of small and medium-sized weapons that are of poor quality and standard quality stashed here that are all of the simple variety, things that they can wield. So a lot of spears, a lot of crossbows, a lot of simple armor and simple shields. You immediately recognize that the grenades have damaged a lot of it, but there is still some salvageable material. And if you were to bring weapons and armor like this down to the cleric of Freya, she could easily use it to arm the merchants.
Okay. Well, with that knowledge, I'll move to where I'm within 15 feet of those guys.
To clarify, these ones?
Yep.
Okay. Within 15 should be
You
here.
did your mage armor, right?
Oh yeah.
He did.
And
We don't want you to die. I don't.
yeah, I will use not burning hands. These are going to be cold hands. So instead of fire coming from it, a whole bunch of ice blast comes from them, and I'm going to use elemental adept and turn them into
cold hands.
Oh yeah.
All right, so they reflex to negate.
Correct.
Fail. And worse fail.
Or force fail.
Just listen to plus
3,
one.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cold damage.
Alright, you finish the one.
Thank you.
Yeah, you do.
They're ice blocks.
They are meat popsicles.
Mm-hmm.
I was just talking about.
All right, moving to standard.
It is a plus one.
Right.
Multi-pass.
Yeah, Rael.
I'm moving to the room.
Okay. You can get to
That's why
here.
it's the meat popsicles.
Any other entrances or exits?
There is a hallway here, and it moves this way down to the other parts of the tower. Do you need me to move anything so you can see?
Yeah, you're smearing off ice.
You want me to move this way?
That's on record now.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Delete.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you're doing the
I'm
editing?
sorry, Blake. You look terrible.
Okay. I'll make my way over to that doorway down the hall, I think.
There are still two gnolls guarding it. You
Oh,
would-
there's still two gnolls? Do they
You're
see
right
me
on one.
coming, advancing?
They do, but you could use part of your move action to perform a feint
Yeah.
and get a combat advantage for 1 round.
We'll do that.
Okay, it's a bluff check.
Okay.
Even having it would be good.
I don't bluff very well. That's a 5.
You do not perform the feint. Would you still like to make a melee attack?
I'd take it.
Do it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Even with the penalties, you have a better chance.
That's a crit. So
Alright.
19 on the die.
Roll to confirm.
Alright.
See, you can't do any damage. It's not a combat advantage.
10 plus 10 to hit, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20 confirms.
Alright.
Stabby, stabby.
It's been a while since I've done combat. That's D4.
Middle.
Wait, do you use any
no sneak attack
daggers?
die. Yes.
Aren't those D6s?
No, no,
Nope.
dagger D4s.
Daggers and D4s. And this is a sneak attack, correct?
This is not.
Right.
I think it's somebody else.
2,
He's not gonna survive. We all know it.
4, 6 plus 6, so 12 damage.
Is that double?
Okay. Yep.
I
Your
rolled
attack
back.
deals an additional double damage, and you have +4 to your armor class for a
Additional
round.
double damage.
Yeah, so you
So
deal
24.
24, and you basically decapitate it.
Even though you stabbed him in the ankle.
So you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm fainting. Slash.
It's a Call of Duty knife.
Oh, you commando lunge?
Yeah.
He didn't even unsheath the knife. He went, and then the hell just.
Just flipped it with his thumb and his head fell off. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Still have another attack.
But we don't have
No, I
any
don't.
move.
I
Oh.
can move.
Yeah, he moved up, so he doesn't have another attack.
I wish
Go
I
ahead.
did.
Broken movement.
Hit Ricardo. That ended well.
All
for the
right,
last
so that was
guy.
Rael. That's Gauss.
Next major
Right.
campaign will be 5e.
Alright, I hear noises, so I'm told. I'm gonna look out the window and see if I see anything.
Okay. So you move to the window. You can see the front entrance where you guys came in and the front gate was sieged. You can see the conflagration of alchemist fire and oil and burning buildings and dead gnolls, emanating a huge smoke plume.
Love the smell of burning knolls in the morning.
Roll. Do you have knowledge to engineer?
No.
What knowledge skills do you have?
Arcana.
Just
Somebody said
Orcana.
Go
He knows
and
a lot about
roll a
orcs.
perception check then.
I was hoping because of his height, then we'll be like, you
So-
see a strip of wood.
There is so much smoke out that if those huts continue burning, you think the wyvern might be able to come out soon. Because the smoke will dampen the effects of the sunlight enough that it will effectively have cover from the sunlight.
If only we had like wind wall or
How
something.
bad?
It's a good thing he's got that scroll.
Is this illusion still walking around?
No.
Wind wall.
Are you,
Yeah.
does you was about to say,
You know, cogs are turning, pennies dropping.
If it kills my party, I get all their loot too.
Yeah, you know, I feel like someone should do something about that. Alright, I'm gonna run out and say, good luck. No, leave him with the armor, spear.
What? Okay.
You
so
heard.
you leave.
You heard.
Oh?
Hey, look.
And where do you go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go try and stop that fire, put the fire out.
the smoke from.
You're gonna seduce the wyvern, aren't you?
Okay, so you leave the building.
Yeah. I mean, the battle's outside, right?
No, it's,
No.
it's on the second floor.
One floor under you.
It's in this level where you're in this room, but there are no other doors.
Oh, yeah. So I leave the building.
Okay. We'll see with a double move you can get down here to where Sherman is.
Yep.
Is he being eaten alive?
No.
Could he have just flown out the window?
He could have, but he didn't.
No, he's currently
That
got his
would've been
hands on his
clever.
head going,
Yeah, I was
six.
thinking, like, why don't you just, like, fly down?
That would have been clever.
Okay.
Potion
Alright, so that's
time.
Gauss.
You can
Rendir.
also cast a spell
So-
from the window.
Okay. So first, Sherman's gonna see the cobalt drop into the room and go fires. And
Well, no, you're up on that top floor with him. So
Sherman.
you just see him go to the window.
Well, I'm talking about Sherman.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, he doesn't speak Draconic, so he just sees the cobalt drop and just blah. And he's just like, oh, hello. All right, then. And he's going to make his way toward the battle that he is hearing.
Alright, I'll say you can double move to here.
Right. He can't see anything, correct?
Actually, you could move into Asher Square.
Hey.
Okay.
But no, they've breached into a like atrium area and have killed several gnolls, leaving only one remaining.
All right. Well, he's going to throw his javelin at it.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Well, no, you've double moved.
Oh shit. Well, never mind. Well, Grendir, on the other hand, is going to. How heavy is the armor pieces? Will I be able to carry them?
Well, it's mithril, so they're fairly light. Actually, that entire suit of full plate's probably only 50 pounds,
Oh,
if that.
So I'd be able to put them in my pack or like strap them to me and just go.
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna say it's gonna take you a full round action to break it down to a point where it can be carried.
Okay, there, Jin Jarn.
I was supposed to say, this isn't the roof rack.
Well,
on your
I
Hong
know
Kong,
that
my
this
guy.
is, Actually, can I appraise it myself to see if there's any other? Because he said he didn't get a good appraisal when he did.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your appraise check.
5, 10, 20 points.
4, maybe 5.
16.
Okay. You don't know the value of the armor.
Okay.
The base appraise check's a 20.
Oh, by the way, just so you're aware, mithril full plate weighs 25 pounds.
Oh, cool. Well, then I'm just gonna take a round, I guess, to clean up Gauss's mess and fold it all up and get it all good and put it in the pack.
Okay.
Well, it's worth money, and I want it. So
It's worth an exorbitant amount of money.
So it's going in the back.
I don't know. After the night he's had, he doesn't want anybody walking in him half dressed. Just what?
Josh, you made note of the equipment?
Yeah, I have it all written down.
Okay.
Alright, Issa.
26,500 to start.
Fucking kill him!
So if you add the plus one, it's another 2,000.
I'll let
to
Ricardo
it.
do that. He likes to kill things.
28,000.
He doesn't like it when people steal the name.
For your
This
rent.
is true.
There is a door here, correct?
No, the worst part is that almost
What?
none of
What?
us could wear it.
Sorry, I was making fun of Blake. I love you.
Sierra, the ribs next to you.
No.
On the
Anything but the ribs.
Alright, so as I was saying,
Yeah.
there's a door here.
Yes, there is.
Have you tried opening it? No? You didn't look at it?
I was
You were
going
busy.
to open it with this grenade, but I got
We're
struck by
still
gnolls.
mid-slaughter.
There's one left. I was leaving it for you because I know you like to kill things.
Yeah, she is.
But I
And
also
I
like
didn't wanna
rushing into
steal it.
rooms blindly.
Throw the knowledge at
I'm gonna do it for
It's your favorite
perception check
pastime,
to look
it's
out
killing
the door.
things for pleasure.
Okay.
And blindly walking into
Rushing
rooms. But usually I'm blindly rushing to kill things.
17.
There are no sounds coming from the room, but there are
It's gonna
sounds
be-
of battle about you.
That's going to become the shilly
It
shally
is
coat of arms. It's going to be a busted
No,
down door
doesn't
and
look
a
like
dead
it.
guy.
It looks like there are two makeshift slots where bars could bar the door shut, but they are not actively barring the door shut.
We need beverages. Good
I'll
place
open
for a
the door.
bar.
Okay. You open the door to reveal an empty cell.
Suspicious.
It does have fairly fresh remnants of prisoners. However, you believe that the two dead ones on the ground died of natural causes well, not of natural causes, but died of starvation and dehydration and exposure. And anyone else who was in the cell was probably taken to the sacrificial pit, probably a day or two ago.
I was way off. I was going to guess that this was the cell above the cell the paladin opened.
That would have been funny.
It
Two
knocked
for
the
one.
bottom bar loose.
Oh, get
The
it.
number increases.
The double kill?
Oh.
Kill Zach.
No, but he definitely...
Kilimanjaro.
No, this is definitely a stick-em situation, though.
Okay.
So nothing else of note in your
There are some writings on the wall. They appear to be written in Draconic.
Okay, I send Asher in to read it.
Okay. Asher goes in.
Rough. Arf.
He reads it, and you can see that it is from. It's an account of about 4 days' time. The first day says, "The gnolls have not murdered and devoured us as we expected. We have been beaten and stripped, but we live." The next account is, "The gnolls have scores of prisoners within the compound. It seems this was once an old prison in some bygone era. Katayan believes it was built sometime in the last age and is easily 2,000 years old, if not older." The next passage reads, "Tonight, as last night, the screams of a handful of prisoners are heard amongst the caterwaul of the gnolls. They get themselves into a terrifying frenzy. Some great evil rises from the depths. The screams.
Screams,
The
man.
screams." Wow. The final account reads, "Again the screams. The jailer has hissed that they have run out of prisoners from their last raid. Tomorrow is our last day. Mitra, preserve us."
Well, she didn't do that.
I mean, they look pretty good for dead guys.
MITRA. Do you have knowledge religion?
No.
You have no fucking idea.
Does Asher?
Does Asher have knowledge religion?
I don't know, do they?
Pulls out his little cap and gown.
No, you just see on the collar under the tag is a little
The word
cross.
did reach him.
Yeah.
I think it's
Dr.
what you
Asher,
call it.
Esquire.
Yeah.
Father Asher, Esquire.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Dr. Father. Father Doctor?
Puppies.
Sir.
Oh, no. Father Asher, Esquire, MD.
MD. The third.
And you forgot Sir on the front. He also was knighted.
Sir, oh yeah.
All right. So no, you're not too familiar with who Mitra is, but it sounds like a deity of some kind.
You know that Asher's also a librarian.
Alright,
You get the joke, I hope.
Anything else? You open the doors and move. You could use your
12.
standard to shoot the gnoll that's still left.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you got 2 blood.
As long as you don't roll a 1, you're good.
16.
You hit the gnoll. Nope, too high.
She rolls a 1. Ricardo just grabs him by the neck, moves in front of the
You
area.
finish off this one. All right.
Completely glances off of me seeing that.
Ricardo.
Oh, wow. Right as you're about to land the killing blow on one of the gnolls, an arrow whizzes right by you and strikes it in the throat.
Once again, I still like to think I grabbed him by the neck and moved him into the way a little.
That's how he sleeps at night.
Yeah. I move forward down that hallway then. The one right in front of me?
Okay, there's a door in the end.
Yep. I'd like to examine this door for traps.
Okay.
Did you see that, Treasure? Paying attention? Okay, good. That is a 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Okay. The door does not appear trapped. In fact, it looks used often. At one point, it looks like it was even replaced by the gnolls. As you look at the original construction, you can tell that this is actually just like a tower shield that's been shoved into the door frame and like disguised as a door.
It's brilliant. It'll impede our movement.
Yeah.
So I use my old-fashioned leather-made lockpick and kick the fucker open.
Okay. You kick the door open. Inside this room, I'm going to mark it as the sniper.
Okay, so you're marking things. Things are being marked.
All right.
Call that guy Mark.
As you open the room, you can see that from this side, you can clearly see out over the causeway. However, you notice and recall as you approached the building, there was no structural damage here. So there may be some kind of illusion at play. There is a curtain effect that seems to be masking the presence of a large ballista that overlooks the causeway. And from this position, a well-trained team of siege engineers and workers could operate this ballista to cover the main gate. So it is almost like a heavy weapons / sniper nest to cover the causeway. The two knolls up here have atrophied due to some kind of spell. It looks caustic in nature, like an acidic blast.
Like a breath weapon kind of thing, maybe.
Possibly, you're not sure.
Yeah.
Do you have knowledge arcana or spellcraft?
Nope.
Then you would not be able to determine the
That's why
source
it's
of
called
the...
speculation.
Okay.
Once again, not saying it's a fact, just saying,
Or
knowing that wyverns have our dragon life, and that these people are dead by an area effect, it's believable. Once again, I've got to use Ricardo's knowledge base, not my
Are
own.
they dead? You said
They are
atrophy.
dead,
Okay.
yeah.
Just making sure.
You
said atrophy. That is not.
they look recent dead, or
They do look recently dead, as if within the time frame of the attack.
Good. That counts as 2 more.
The ballista is still intact. It is a large-sized ballista, so the gnolls would need a team of them to operate.
So it's not huge, it's only large.
It is large, yeah.
Well, that's good. There actually is a distinct difference between using a huge ballista and using a large ballista. Such as me and Grendir can run a large ballista.
Correct.
Meaning that if a wyvern decides to come out,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You could use it, yes.
Yes.
If you are going to take ownership of the ballista, please know that there are 20 ballista bolts up here as ammunition.
Not yet, but it's always good to have a plan B.
Sounds good.
I would like to use my whatever I have left to try to get to that next door.
Okay. Yeah, since you perceive no enemy and didn't necessarily take a standard action to investigate or look at anything, I'll say as a standard, you downgrade your standard to a move and get to the next door.
Actually, I did check the door for traps before I walked in.
Okay.
I just don't know if you count that investigation as standard. I don't want to rob anybody of their time economy.
We'll say you get to the door.
Okay.
But the second door you won't be able to interact with. You can just get to the
That's
opening.
perfectly fine.
When you look inside, you can tell that this is another heavily reinforced wooden door with a single barred opening, very similar to the other cells that you have encountered. It has 2 bars here on the outside, very similar to the ones that you have found down here on the first floor. However, inside, there is a fairly decent furnished room, and you can see inside a haunched, weird, babbling figure going about mad, crazy ravings. They look to be a human male. That's not Lou.
Yet.
Or you mean
Possibly.
like gas?
Okay. I had 50-50 odds.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
All right. End turn.
10.
Pass
Okay.
turn.
20.
After Ricardo is Van.
All right. Okay.
Van, count 2.
I will. The room's been cleared.
Effectively.
Make a note that he says there's 2 more dead. I will then proceed following Ricardo.
Okay.
Everybody follows Ricardo.
So very similar to how Ricardo reacted, you can see there is some kind of glamour or shimmering veil that is masking the presence of damage in this building.
Okay.
From the outside looking on, it looked as though the building was entirely intact. However, once you reach this side of the building, you can see that you can look out fine.
Yeah.
And there is a ballista there with, you know, several rounds of ammunition overlooking the causeway.
Can I do an Arcana check on the corpses?
Yes.
Okay. That's 25.
All right, so both of those gnolls suffered an attack from an acid arrow.
Ah, the spell?
For the spell.
I didn't know you
Recently?
could acid arrow.
Recently.
there.
In fact, it's still burning.
Wait. This is still burning.
Yes, as in the spell is still active.
And Van thinks back doesn't recall anyone in the party using acid arrow.
The only other person in the party who you believe could use acid arrow is Alec.
And he was with
and
me the whole time.
He was with you the whole time.
This is odd.
Yep.
Rapid presence over
I will then. I assume I might hear the mumbling.
Mm-hmm. You definitely hear the ravings of a madman through the other side of the door.
And upon everyone's departure from the room, I did hear about the paper traps.
Correct. Yeah.
I'd like to examine the door for any more of those explosive paper traps.
Okay. Roll perception.
I'd like to remind him that's usually on the second bar.
Okay. And would you like to roll an assist?
Sure. Higher than 10.
You get a +2.
So then with that, 21.
21. Okay. There is in fact a explosive runes paper trap here on the second bar. You have not made an attempt to disable it. You merely notice its presence. About that time, both of you roll reflex saves.
Oh dear.
For the acid.
It's this guy.
What you would immediately see is some kind of weird spell start to trigger inside the room and then shoot out at you.
30, by the way.
You pass and we'll take half.
Reflex?
Yes.
Only 21.
You will pass and take half.
Yeah.
Alright, you'll each take 7 fire damage.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've had worse.
Does it make it good?
It does not activate the trap, but you can see some kind of burn push its way through in and around the door and through the opening to kind of encompass you a little bit. And the mad ramblings and ravings from inside kind of continue.
It's a mage. Who is mad?
Okay.
Sound familiar?
Anything else for Van?
I should probably have the trap experts approach this.
Yeah, send the dwarves.
Hey, Rael.
You got 10 XP for that.
That was good, bud.
I would. I'd call out for Rael, but I would
No
inform him to be
survivors,
careful.
No trap damage.
Can I do any check while at the end to see if I can, assuming that he did it in there, or if there's something else that he might have done it.
Spellcraft?
Yeah, spellcraft.
I could do.
Mm-hmm. 21.
Yeah, whatever spell that was, it did come from inside the room, and the only living creature in the room that you can currently detect is that rambling madman.
Okay, so I'm assuming he did. He probably killed these guys here. So all right, yeah.
Van, what if he's also an illusion like the wall outside, though?
Well, let's get Rael to remove this explosive rune, and then we can go in and check it out. Like, he took out 2 of the nulls, so, or it might be an illusion. And as I call it Rael, hey, need some assistance, I will say, old man, are you okay in there?
Okay, roll percentiles.
Percentiles, ooh. Oh no.
69, Blake, go for 69.
He's insane, perhaps?
Insane with the membrane? Is a 16 good?
Low things are good. Shorty go low, 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 low.
And some flannel. I've seen Cthulhu. We were in a lighthouse.
Like 5, 10, 20 years
20 seconds ago.
It's all blending together. Oh no.
What'd you get?
16.
Where'd my
Yeah, so
newspaper
as you
go?
call out, the hunched figure stops rambling for a minute, looks over at you, and goes, "Set me free! Get me out of here!"
Does he look human? Humanoid?
He's human, yeah.
Okay. What's your name?
I'm getting the distinct feeling like I want to give him the old detect magic tap.
He goes, "I'm Silas!
Silas.
Set me free!"
Gotta get rid of the trap, buddy.
I have a question.
What trap?
On the door?
Yulampur! Yulampur! And he goes back to kind of rambling.
Okay.
Yulampur.
Listen, you are.
Is that a
poor.
city?
No.
That's probably another language's derogatory term for somebody or something.
No. Rael, you said you wanted to do something real quick?
I couldn't see where my character was. But
That
I do
means
have,
he doesn't exist.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Would my detect magic still be up?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay.
You can get them so many times a day, right? Or is it once a day?
Detect magic I will for you, isn't it?
This room is glowing.
Once a day, I will. All my spell-like abilities are once a day per by will. I will. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's a drow.
All right, Alec.
Hey,
Did I see the spell that came out of the door at them?
No, you were
Yeah.
sleeping.
Can I do a Arcana or spellcraft check to see what it was?
Spellcraft.
Cool. That's gonna be really high. It's like 34.
Firebelly.
Firebell?
Firebelly.
Firebelly.
Yeah.
Like my man.
I don't even know about that.
Like my man spat a loogie at him.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny actually.
I'll make my way over there.
Making my way downtown.
Yeah,
Talking to wizards.
Come on into the room of acid and fire.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So from where you were, you can get just to the opening of the hallway. Would you like to double move? Double moving would put you in threat range of another spell should it be thrown through the door.
Can counterspell reach that?
It's a standard action to prepare a counterspell. Because you're in a straight line, yeah, I'll say you could take a run action and move to here.
I'm
and
going
then
to prep a counterspell
counterspell.
in case he'd try to hurt them or something.
Okay,
Like that.
using Dispel Magic?
Yes.
Okay.
Too late.
Rael?
That's the first time.
Alright, Rael. This is your moment.
I will move.
You're the best around.
Want to get to the door?
I'm gonna keep
I don't want to get.
It's right there. The paper's right there.
There's a
Maybe
space
like
right between me and Van.
I can help you.
Squeeze on in. We'll sandwich you up.
I'll go to the door and.
Disable
Do I know what happened? Have they communicated what's happened?
Well, the only person who's actually identified the spell is Alec, and he failed to say anything about it. The other two have announced that there
what
is
did I say?
some. Huh?
What happened? What did I fail to say? What?
You found out that it was Firebelly, but you didn't tell them that it was Firebelly.
You pulled a Steve in character.
Oops.
Yeah. And so yes,
That's
you were
setting up.
you were
Yeah,
able to
of course
see,
it's Firebelly.
and you with your
What is
detect
it?
magic still up, you still see the lingering auras of the effects.
Okay.
And so you would know that
I could put one and one together.
yeah. It's also with that you know it's a
What do I want
reflex
to be
base. You got a pretty good chance of
I
avoiding
wanna see
it.
him prove it.
He's also trying to cast it through a
There's
small opening in a door.
yeah,
So
I will begrudgingly open the door or unlock the door.
check the spells.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I can
think
see
it's in
I
the
can
open
see
the door.
detect magic. So
Yeah. So you see.
so I see the
Dan's
paper
also
bomb.
pointing at the
So yeah,
you see the
I'll
bomb.
begrudgingly disable device.
Okay.
assist.
Yeah, the two of you may assist.
Oh,
Nobody
You're
wants you
still in
to.
range, then.
25.
That's a 10.
Over 10.
That's a 10. So that's 4. An extra +4 for Rael.
29 overall.
Okay, you disable the explosive runes, and you disable it in such a way as to keep it. If you like, you may reset the trap at a later date.
Or
So
set
you-
the trap in a different location.
That too, yeah.
That's
So
the
you
one.
have one scroll of explosive runes in your inventory now.
Whee!
And then you may, with that, I'll say you can also kind of lift the bars free and go inside. If you like.
I look to Ricardo and Van for approval that this is the right move to make.
Yeah, it seems legit to me.
So just me or does the explosive rune trap kind of sound like lick and slap to me? Here we
They,
go.
yeah,
Say-
they really are. They're not very hard.
It's the temporary tattoo of bombs.
I will open the door.
Okay, roll percentiles.
You said the words, and I didn't want you to say the words.
Roll a reflex save.
18.
A what?
18.
Okay.
No, he's a rogue.
He,
Give me a 42 save.
he kind of straightens himself out a bit.
Also, sorry,
And
before you
he-
finish, scroll of
Explosive runes.
Not to be confused with implosive.
Yeah.
That's you see that's a scroll I want. Implosive runes.
That's deadly.
That'll be standard.
10d10 or something.
I don't know.
Is there a spell
I just
with
made it up
this?
in my head.
The implosion is a 3.5.
6.
Ah. Well, he might allow that then.
It's potent.
Okay. So he straightens himself up a little bit and begins to demand food and wine.
You have some wine.
And you see for just a brief moment in his demeanor, he has a look of agony about him.
Like roiling agony or
Yeah.
hysteria?
Yes.
I'll throw him rations.
He begins to devour them instantly.
Slow down. You don't eat too fast.
He ignores you. He just
sure.
at anything you throw him, he just like immediately gorges himself on.
Give him the scroll of
And for a
explosive
moment,
rage.
tempted to throw him and mutagen to see what would happen, but he doesn't.
You don't take the line point.
That's how you do it, Grendir.
Consideration
Well, look, Randy, we opened the
and,
door and
and
saved
commitment
another
are two
person.
different
Alright.
things. Gauss?
I don't think this
Alright.
is one you want to save.
Alec! We gotta put out the fire! And I'm gonna run towards the fire.
Alright, so you
Do you
run
say that
towards
in
the
common?
fire.
No. No. Why would I do that?
But,
And,
but Gauss, you made the
You
fires
start to
worse.
hear screams from Gauss. And
I understand him.
Yeah, you understand. Alec, we need to put out the fire.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe we
The
should do that.
wyvern's coming!
More fire? Oh, okay.
Gauss, stop, drop, and roll.
Giggity!
Can I get an umbrella?
Alright, so.
OGL.
Alright.
Alright.
That's the sound it makes.
How far away is the fire?
Which is slowly becoming meaning, oh God, Lou.
Oh God, Lou.
Alright. We'll say the fire is about 50, 60 feet away from you.
10, 20, 60 feet.
Alright, let me check the range of the spell real quick.
What would ball?
Yeah.
You're my wind.
Wait.
What?
Alright,
that make it
100
worse?
feet.
Did you ever
Alright,
know
good.
that
So,
you're my hero?
I pull out my scroll.
Okay. And I pulled out my scroll.
I'm gonna.
Oh shit! I need that umbrella now, dude.
There you go.
Oh wait, no, you're the one who's
I'm
young.
gonna cast wind wall. Like the whole fire is like 100 squares, right?
Yeah, it's pretty
So-
big.
Yeah, pretty big. About how? What? 30, maybe? Length, diameter, radius,
In feet or squares?
squares.
Wind
Like,
will blow all that smoke away.
At this point, it's like 40. Because it's that basically like that entire courtyard. In a combination of like oils and huts and knolls.
Alright, so I have 60 feet of wind wall.
Right?
And I'm gonna cast it through the middle to try and make the fire blow away.
Alright, are you trying to blow the fire out or
Yeah.
blow the smoke away?
Yeah, I'm gonna blow the smoke away.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, so you,
That's what it's supposed to be.
instead of fanning the fire, you bring it up about 15 feet and start pushing all the smoke out of the courtyard.
Yeah, but hot fires don't make smoke. And cobalt logic, we know that. But, yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Alright. As I said, it persists for like 6 rounds.
Okay.
Picture of guy we found. in the cell.
About to say, because
Once again, I hear R. Kelly. I need the umbrella now.
No, that was weird.
Alright. After Gauss's Grendier.
Can I
Make sure
see
you put in
him?
your notes that Jamie and I harmonized R. Kelly.
So I can hear Gauss screaming, "Fire! Fire! We need to stop the fire."
No, you hear him screaming, Alec, Alec, we need to stop the fire.
Well, I feel kind of left out. I have the armor packed up.
So do 6
I'm gonna
paladins.
move back down through the room below. There
Okay.
were no doors in that room, correct?
None that you could see.
Perhaps
So
you
you
should
want to say
check.
that the real burned up about
You
I-
use your cantrip.
Little
to
heated.
detect magic.
it. A little hot under the collar,
I will do that.
Alright, so you use your standard action to cast Detect Magic.
Yes.
but they're falling to pieces too.
Some might say they were fuming.
What do I add to detect magic?
Nothing, it's a spell.
You can roll a perception check if you really
Yeah.
want to.
But as you summon the Detect Magic cone, the only things that detect as magic are the items you're wearing and the ones that you found.
Okay. So there are no doors.
There are no
There are no
magically
magic.
hidden doors.
And I'd like to use a perception check to look for doors.
Okay.
Can I keep the large sword?
Sure.
Not the ashtray.
Oh, what was that? 20, not
I wonder if this means that they elected a new pope.
There is a secret door.
Secret door.
Doors of secrecy!
So the real question is, are you gonna let the rogue deal with that door, or are you gonna blow up yourself again?
He's on the 3rd floor away from
No,
the
no, you're not there.
Yeah,
Don't do
yeah.
Yeah.
He's in a
Sometimes you
secret
just
tower
gotta
by
make him
himself.
learn the lesson himself by opening another door all on his own.
I'll roll percentile to see
It
how.
doesn't have bars on it.
But hey, he made the mistake once. He learned from the mistake.
78% chance.
I'm going to check the door for traps.
Alright, roll perception.
Doesn't matter what you roll. Look safe.
It is going to look safe.
Yeah. See? You done checked. That's all you can ask.
9.
It looks safe.
But from personal experience,
open it now.
from personal experience, I know such a thing would be foolhardy. So I should go get the rogue.
So you're saying you don't trust your own eyes?
No.
So you're
You don't-
saying that
wait, you mean
Peter does
the
not
dwarf?
give you the power to inspect
So
doors?
you trust the elven eyes over the dwarven eyes?
You mean
Drow eyes.
The drow eyes over the dwarven
I
eyes.
open the door.
Afraid of
Bring it
doors.
on.
You can't just be afraid of doors.
It sounds to me like the good Lord
Alright, roll
Peter
reflex
got
save.
his back.
Well, I saw that coming, but you know what? I can't be put down by no drow.
You can't even hear the drow. You're in a completely different room.
It's in the back of his head. It's
The drow
claws.
sneezes. Oh man, cold.
14.
You fail.
Yeah. I
Oh,
figured.
by the way,
Alright,
now
you're
you
gonna
can
take 20 fire damage.
20 fire damage.
And above you guys, you hear. I think I'll check it now.
I'd like to think right now he hears six spiritual voices all saying, "Wait, he didn't learn the first time."
At that exact moment, you hear.
Yeah.
For the record,
Oh no, I mean the
That wasn't
ghosts of
me.
the guys that exploded in the first room.
Man, he didn't
Alright.
learn from the 13 gold he lost.
Ow.
Oh god.
Oh
Wait, but
oh,
let's
wait.
not forget the silver too.
Oh, and 5 silver.
Oh no!
Alright, roll again. Well, roll
Trap
a reflex
two,
save again.
electric
You're rolling for
booty.
this guy.
Oh no!
Roll high. Please, God, roll high.
Reflex?
Yeah. Roll a d20.
I rolled a 19, but is he? What does he plus?
Alright, you pass with a 19.
Okay.
Alright, you don't kill him.
How pissed is this dude, though?
He's fairly upset.
And fairly fancy.
Good boy, Bruce.
He's got his own mini.
That's where you go. Ta-ta! I'm here to save you.
Steve, look,
That's true.
fancy boy.
Boom.
Oh, he's a fan.
Bam.
Okay, so
That was pretty
My
good.
name is Grendir.
Spirit's still on fire.
I have saved your life.
Smoldering.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
I've saved your life.
Alright, so immediately above you guys, yeah, you hear the explosion. I have come to save you. The good Lord
Have no fear. Tear is here.
Have no fear. The good Lord Tyr
You do
enters
realize the
all
second that
places.
explosion goes off in front of us, we kind of just look at each
His
other.
radius
Just,
is hard to look at, but believe me, it's good for you.
He didn't learn the
All
first
right.
time.
Alright, so
You know
anyway,
he's up there.
you
no,
open the
but we hear
door,
the explosion.
and
We can put
this
one and two
cell
together,
is
make
more
five.
of a torture chamber.
Oh.
So there are several atrophied corpses here along the wall.
Well, they probably weren't corpses beforehand.
No, they were. They look like they've been subject to some kind of like bloodletting torture to collect large volumes of blood.
Really?
They could learn something.
And effectively, this combination of humanoids, from what you can tell, have been like treated like cattle, kind of like not treated very well. However, in the corner, there is a semi-conscious individual. Frightened individual, yeah. Who is of Cometian descent, so he comes from Libnos, which
Okay.
is over here. Right. He calls to you to set him free. He is currently bound by raw iron chains, holding him to the wall.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go up and
Check the traps.
No,
Yeah.
just try to open the lock.
No, let him do his thing.
do I see any keys around for the chains?
No.
I'm gonna check the chains themselves for traps.
Okay. Roll perception.
Doesn't matter.
Ready.
Look safe.
Positively.
16.
Okay. The manacles are crafted in such a way that if an individual tried to break free of them, like small needles and razors would
Cut their wrists.
Cut the wrists.
Okay, so,
So
it's the kind of like inward thing.
Yeah.
Wait for it. The door
They-
shuts. You want to play Iggy.
Yeah, effectively. He tells you that his name is Bashir.
Bashir.
And he is a wizard, and he was traveling with a band of merchants heading north. He says that if you could recover his equipment, he would join you in taking the fortress. He has several component pouches and other accoutrements befitting a wizard. He doesn't know where the gnolls have taken them.
Mhm.
But if you find wizard paraphernalia and bring it to him, he will gladly wield it.
Well, he can go fuck
in,
himself.
in an attempt to destroy the gnolls.
Okay.
We don't need him.
Sounds like
I
someone's
asked
got a
him if he
little
has
bit
any
of
idea how to get him out
an
of
ego
the
about
band.
wizardry.
Leave him.
He tells you that one of the gnoll chieftains who serves under Friskish, as some kind of like honor guard or some kind of like, position of status, has the keys for this building.
Oh, that sucks.
We'll be away for 20 minutes.
He's competition. I don't need him.
Okay. Oh no, but I just realized something.
Is he competition, or is he a source for more spells?
No, I figured it
Who
out,
that
guys.
is he? I want to see if he talks to Hecate.
You're trying to.
I don't allow
Quick
that.
break.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll end there. Quick break.
Okay, we're back. So, real quick, Rendir, you got anything else you want to finish with this?
No, but I promised the man that I will do my best to free him.
Yeah.
I also,
I know somebody who might be able to take
how much damage did you take from my entrance?
He's about half health.
Okay, well, I'm going to give him.
If he had failed that reflex save, he would have died.
I'm going to.
Well, become unconscious.
How much would you need? How much would you need to go back to full?
12 hit points.
12 hit points.
He has some damage from shaking in the cuffs from the explosion, and then on top, the damage from the explosion.
Alright, well, I'm going to use a channel.
Okay?
Which, where am I in relation to everyone else?
It's only going to affect you and him. The solid walls will block the effects of the channel.
Yeah. I'm just going to channel and be like, feel tears lights of forgiveness and atonement. And,
Whoa. Correction.
Yeah, I killed 6 people, but I
So
saved
you
one.
both heal for
We're good.
13. Alright. Okay, and with that...
Yep, that's all I got.
Yep, we're going to wrap up here, and next week we're going to pick up with finishing this section of the fortress, and then we'll pick up with the right side.